OMG a whole heckin' year. Thank you for being such a wonderful person and friend. It's been absolutely amazing to get to know you this past year. Homest for Skeleton Love.
Bless you, Poos. Sorry, guys. I got it. Nope, it was just my mic. My cord came undone. Okay, let me try that again. Welcome home, one and all, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. For those who don't know me, my name is HomesteadHero. You can call me Homestead, you can call me Hero, or you can call me my real name, which is Jake. Don't have any preference between them, but I do see him pronouns. And tonight, we are back in action on Jabberwock Island. Why? Because we had a shockingly ridiculous murder that we did not expect whatsoever, which was the murder of Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate luckiest student, which was not very lucky on his part, let me tell you. And so we had gone through all the investigation last week. It was a bit of a shorter stream, and tonight we're going through the class trial. This class trial, I'm warning y'all now, it is my favorite one in the entire series. It doesn't matter if you see what's coming. It is emotional. There are so many layers to it. There's so much going on at once. It is phenomenal writing in every way, so I hope that you guys are pumped. I hope you have snacks. I have fries, as a shock to literally no one. I hope that you guys are buckled up and ready to get going. But let me say hello to everybody who is here really quick before we do have some housekeeping announcements. Let me get this. Poops Lazy, Orange Bandana Boy, Bree, I'm gonna read your subscription thing in a second. Thank you so much for resubscribing. Shapeshift Identity, Handmade Hill. Is there anybody else I'm missing? Nico, hello, all my friends. It is lovely to have you all here already. Thank you so much for showing up early. Orange Bandana Boy, Bree, and Shapeshift, thank you so much for redeeming our early bird specials. You're our 3 momentary VIPs for tonight. Now, listen up. We have a couple housekeeping things to get through. No lies. Bree said something. You thank you for a whole year? Bree. I am so glad we've been friends for that long, but I cannot believe it's been that long at the same time. First off, thank you for an entire year's worth of support. That is insane to me. Let me see what you said. Oh, and welcome back. Welcome to the party. You are reinstated as one of our heroes. Thank you for being such a wonderful person and friend. It's been absolutely amazing getting to get you know this past year. I can echo all the same and more to you, my friend. You are a delightful human being in every way, and I'm so grateful that our paths crossed. Let me see if anybody else said anything. Patrick, I can't believe you. What a cute sign. Oh yes, our question of the day, thank you, I'm assuming Orange, yep, did it. Which was, if you were the traitor amongst a group of friends, do you think you'd be able to conceal your identity? And we had, let's see, I just heard somebody else. Oh, Kim, welcome on in with the raid. Hello, my friend, how are you doing tonight? How was your stream? If y'all don't follow my friend Kim Meetster, please go give her a follow. She's one of our mods here. She is a delightful, I've just said this for free, I need another word. She is such a sweet and kind human being who is uber passionate about what she does, but also, like, A, a fantastic person to analyze everything in games with, and B, just like such a calming presence in life. Like, just the fact like she sews things. She just sewed like characters from Triangle Strategy. She's done like Fire Emblem and stuff in the past. But as calming as she is, she's also very passionate about what she plays. So it's a great combo. And she plays like everything that we play here too as well. Let's see if I have homemade chili. That sounds delicious, Nico. Enjoy the heck out of that. Sushi bowl. That's a great choice too. Everybody's eating well tonight. I'll be around tonight enjoying sushi with a friend I haven't seen. Well, Shifter, that sounds lovely. I'm so glad that you will be able to do that, my friend. Well, D-Bone, thank you for popping in for a hot second. Hope you enjoy your night as well. Let me see. Anything else that I need? Okay, cool. We're all done there, so let me tell you guys some housekeeping stuff before we jump into night. Okay, so we have a couple things. A, this Thursday is our Disney debate night. Now, what is that for those of you who did not see the announcement on our Discord server? The Disney debate night is, a little bit of a treat for everybody for reaching 400 followers. I was wondering what to do, and I came across this old presentation that I did at my friend's birthday party during the COVID apocalypse. It was for everybody to do a presentation, like a PowerPoint presentation on something they were passionate about. It's supposed to be funny. And so I did, of course, a definitive ranking of the Disney princesses based on their narrative agency, because my passion is pissing off every single one of my friends simultaneously, and boy did it do that! So we're gonna go through that this Thursday night. I invite everybody to get pizza, dress in pajamas, all that kind of stuff. That's pretty much a standard for our follower celebrations. But if you want to do one of your own as well, based on anything, it doesn't have to be just that. If you want to do a tier list, if you want to do a presentation or anything, I will review it. Obviously, I can't like get everybody on to do it at the same time. But if you want to do that, I will absolutely go through, comment on all your stuff, review it with you. I would love to do that with everybody. That being said, this Thursday, I am also supposed to meet with my boss for my new job in the afternoon. I don't know how long that's going, and if it gets really long, I will let you guys know as soon as I can if we're postponing it or just delaying it like an hour or something. So I will let you all know. Quick stop, pit stop for RPG. Thank you. You're also subscribed for a whole year. Oh my gosh, you and Brie, I hope that you enjoy your new sub badges. I think you have like a whole full-blown like mansion or something now. Enjoy the heck out of that. Thank you so much for resubscribing, my sweet friend. How are you doing tonight? I feel like I haven't gotten to talk to you in so long, and I miss your face. Y'all, RPG has like phenomenal taste in games. If you need RPGs, oh, what a shock. Judging from the name, please go get some recommendations from him. He has some great and an incredible gaming room, like one of my favorite I've ever seen. It's so freaking good. Food talk already. I have no food. Well, Kim, that was your first mistake. You know to come to my streams hungry. Come on. What was the other thing that I think I have to do? Housekeeping. Oh, maybe it was just the thing on Thursday. I think that's everything for now. Oh, literally, guys, this is just a funny thing. I was so scared I was gonna have to delay stream tonight, and I was like, I can't. This is like the apex of everything going to happen right now. And because, for those of you who don't know, Steam went down at 7:15, and it came up, literally back up at 7:53 p.m., so that's why I was a little late. I apologize. I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? So that was a fun time. Without further ado, let us jump into this, because if I hear this song for one more minute, I'm gonna lose my dang mind. Oh my gosh, guys. I hope y'all are ready. You're not ready, but I hope you think you are. I hope you're doing well. I am doing very well, my friend. It was a rough couple months, honestly. But I was saying, I just got, my new job is kicking into full gear. We're able to open the business on the 1st of next month. So I will be going crazy this month. It's gonna be great. But I'm a happy clam, because I've been waiting for this for a long time. But good news, everyone. Monokuma has returned to my bed covered in blood, but returned. That's not good news. How is that good news? My parents are having date night, so I forage and scavenge for food like a vulture. Oh, that's why well, that's not why I have. I had the biggest craving for Popeyes tonight. I don't know why. So, that's what I had tonight. Spicy chicken sandwich, fries, and some Coke. Not some Coke, a Coke. I need to be careful with that. Monokuma didn't kill me. No, apparently not. Maybe Monokuma killed Steam. That's what he did. It means he's hiding in ambush to kill. This is very true. Okay. I still don't think we have any skills. Which is, I swear this file's glitched because I've maxed relationships with some people and I haven't gotten any of these. Also with Ooh, Brie, that's a good choice. What kind of Pop-Tarts do you have? Here's the job. Some what, Jake? I have some Coca-Cola straight from the machine. I was gonna say bottle. It's not. This is very clearly a cup. Let's quickly, before we jump in, review the truth bullets because Lord knows I don't remember anything, and I've done this trial before. The victim, the first one is Monokuma file number 5. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plush factory. Estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. There is not only a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are stab wounds on each of his thighs. There's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. We don't know what which of these things killed him. Strawberry, Giant Eagle didn't have wild berry. Oh, that's fine. Strawberry's not that bad, though. Oh, you got the Starlight Coke! Oh, Kim, that's great. I hope you enjoy it. I found so many people that like it. Have y'all tried it yet? I haven't gotten a chance to, but I would like to. Y'all know I don't really drink soda that much, but I can get down some Coca-Cola every so often. I don't think it, like, knows what it is either, but it apparently tastes like, I don't know, cotton candy. Some people, they all say different things. It's like galaxy designed, which means nothing. What do stars taste like? But I've heard Lynn, I think, said it was cotton candy, and a couple other people agreed. There are torture wounds. Both of Nagito's legs were tied with rope. Each rope was tied to pillars, and his thighs were covered with stab wounds. A lot of them. Wait, what was it? What was your quote? Establish who we are doing. Nope. Happy Nagito Parish Day. This is the weekly anniversary, 1 week anniversary of Nagito Parish Day. Yes, Nagito had a burnt rope, but his sleeve was not touched by the burns. There's a survival knife through his right hand. It's from the military base. The wounds on his left arm are also caused by this. There's blood on his left hand, but not on the palm of his hand, which is very odd. There was duct tape over his mouth, but there was no blood under the duct tape, which means the blood came after he was gagged. And there was, like, it was sucked in, which means he was, like, screaming underneath of it. Not a shock, there's a spear going through you, bud. The Spear of Gungnir impaled Nagito's stomach. It's from Nezumi Castle. I don't know why that's not on here. Only, like, a part of the cord or something is bloody. There's a Monokuma plushie with just a giant hole that's bloody through the middle of it. Creepy as heck. There was a straight line of blood on the girder directly above Nagito. There was just a bunch of Monokuma panels, like, dominoed over. Near to where the fire went off. There was an oil lighter. This is what caused the fire, we're assuming. There's an MP3 player where that creepy, like, Gregorian chanting music was coming from. Sonia said the bombs came from the military fake, but she figured out that they were fake. Except for one, which she assumes came from the funhouse. Oh, and Monami was watching her when she tried to blow up the ancient ruins. Monokuma always knew the bombs were fake, but he didn't care to tell anyone that. Monami's notebook, she had a diary. And, Monami can't write, so we don't know who wrote in that notebook. There was a gas mask and gloves. We were just saying, this is just like a JPEG off of Google. There's a piece of blue paper, under Nagito's cottage bed. Monokuma's special poison, was in Nagito's fridge. Forgot about that one. And then we found the Hope Peak Academy file with all 16 students in the school trip in Nagito's room, including the fact that we found out that Byakuya Togami is not Byakuya Togami on this trip. It was Byakuya Togami because he was the ultimate imposter impersonating Byakuya. So it was crazy, but it won't help us identify who the traitor is for some reason. What does space taste like? I don't know. The official thing says it tastes like space candy. Again, that does not help me. Blue raspberry cotton candy. Yep, that's what most people say, which, like, sounds kind of fun. I've had to resist the urge to Google all week long. Don't do it. You've waited so long. Don't do it now. I still blame Sonia from this. If it's anyone else, I'll be very proud. Sonia's definitely looking the most sus. And sometimes that does mean that they are actually the killer. There is one trial, and I will not say what, because we're probably never going to do it anyway, but in DB3, where the most obvious person is the killer. And it's not like the first trial, obviously. Like where obviously you know who the killer is. I mean, I was the whole time, I was like, well, it can't be this person. It's the most obvious answer. I actually think that happened twice. And I was like, oh. Well, okay. That's, I don't have a high opinion of DB3 at all, but yeah. Alright, y'all. Here we go.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Monami's not tied up in this trial. Why? I don't actually remember the reason for that. Oh yeah, please, everybody. Oh, you know what? Let me do a poll. Who done it? We're just gonna do that. Who done it? We have, Sonia, Chiaki, Soda, Fuyuhiko. Am I missing anyone? Hold on. And Nagito, but was I... Oh, Akane, crap. You know what? I don't think anybody said it was Soda. So I'm gonna go Akane on here, and then I'm gonna put Nagito for the last one. If you think it's Soda, just say it in the chat. But everybody else seemed to think it was one of the girls. Honestly, glad Byakuya wasn't actually Byakuya, but I feel bad. I know! I wouldn't know about Imposter Friend. That sounds like they have a tragic backstory. Sonia's being very sus, which makes me think she's not, but this game, because this game has done that to me, but also Chiaki was suspiciously slow in a bomb situation. No, there hasn't been anybody voting for the boys really beyond Nagito. That actually happened in a Hercule Poirot book. I'm sure I botched that. They ruled out a guy because it was most obvious and ended up being him! Like, that's like, I don't know if I should be happy about that or not. Monokuma did the murder. That's also a choice. Oh, Red, wait, I didn't even see you. Hi, Red, how are you doing, my friend? How has your day been? I did not actually get to talk to you this time, so I missed you. I hope you're doing well. We literally just started the trial. We've been gabbing.
Then only the blackened will receive punishment.
Oof.
But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. All
right, well, we had a tie for 2 votes for Sonia, 2 for Nagito, and 1 for Chiaki. So nobody thinks Akane, Fuyuhiko, or Soda are doing it. And Monami's just like standing there.
Oh my, Monami? My cute little sister?
Get out of here with that.
Awfully quiet. What's happened to you?
Are you actually trying to be serious this time around? Oh, is she
You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
That's an awful joke, Monokuma.
Chesto!
Wow, she's really not talking. What is going on right now?
One more time. Jeez, how about this one?
What is happening?
This will be my final blow.
Huh.
It's useless.
Wow, is she just like despondent? Like, what's happening? I genuinely don't remember this.
Stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
For the first time.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monomi. The class trial has started, after all.
Yeah, it
The
has.
victim this time is Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
Wouldn't that be obvious? It's like, well, clearly. But also that doesn't help us because we don't know who the traitor is either way, so whatever. This is probably where the blood of Monokuma came from. Pekka's logic in trial is the main reason I don't think it was Fuyuhiko. Yeah, a lot of people seem to be like, because I've watched a couple friends play through this game, a lot of people kind of just like disregarded Fuyuhiko after that because he was already like the prime, like almost suspect in 1, and like he had a lot of character development, so it doesn't seem like that now. This game could pull a complete, what is that, like not a 180, but like it completely trick you and be like, we did all that so that you wouldn't suspect him. But I don't think I've ever met anyone that suspected him for another trial after this.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Is this a real Monomi or is it a life-size doll? We don't know. We've never oh, wait, did we see more Monomi dolls? I can't remember if we saw more Monomi dolls or if we saw Monomi's clothes in her house.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
We don't know that.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
They did. You cut them off. The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person? Or... Oh, we're just starting already? Great. Okay. Line of the stream. You're the traitor! Oh, no. I bet it will be that. Oh, my gosh. There's so many here. I have no idea what we're doing yet. I should probably bring up a guide.
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut
Listen
him
to
up.
this music, guys.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Oh, it's so good.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
We're not...
So that's why he was so beat up.
I mean, that's definitely a possibility.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
That probably makes sense.
So, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
Which would be
was
Sonia,
Fuyuhiko.
which we don't have on here. What? Oh. Oh!
I found it by coincidence.
Well, technically, we know it was Sonia.
There's
Oh,
no way I'd
jeez.
torture someone.
Buddy. Out of everyone here, you are definitely the one that would know the most ability to do that. Hold on one second, guys. Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? Were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place?
The killer didn't take.
Okay, well,
Nagito's
I accidentally
mouth to
saw
shut
this
him
one.
up.
I wasn't trying to. I was just pulling up the guide, but I do
They
actually know
were
what this is.
torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's
Okay.
because the killer tortured Nagito.
Oops, I totally missed. No, wait, come back. Thank you.
No, that's
I
right.
actually wasn't paying enough attention to the argument to know what that was. Oh, my serious hair commercial right
Nagito's
now?
mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything.
Poos, thank you for bringing up my hair. My hair today has not known what it's doing. It has been poofing and flowing all over the place. My fan is on because I don't have my AC units up here yet, and it got really hot. So I'm like dying. So I have it like blowing directly on me. I'm so sorry for the Beyonce-ness of it all. But I had to record like 5 TikToks today in advance because I didn't know how busy the rest of my week would be. And I happened to just have them done anyway. And I literally, every video, my hair is completely different because I just kept messing with it. I was like, this looks awful in every single one. I was like, the one time my hair was like, what if we just didn't work? I'm like, of course I have to record videos today.
If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
Okay, I understand where they were going with
I'm
this.
prepared.
Oh, okay, wow, rebuttal immediately.
Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
It's a trap! Stupid. Okay, what's happening right now? Oh crap, I still don't have that power up that, like, powers up my sword. Okay, well, we were on the duct tape, so let's just stick to
Like
that
you
for now.
said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut,
Jeez.
you obviously assumed he couldn't talk. But that was the trap. He wanted
Why?
to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Okay.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
He also, there's no blood under it, so it
Pay
has to be that
attention.
right.
This is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bombs. Then, after they killed him,
No, can't be. There we
Allow
go.
me to cut through those words.
Don't apologize, you handsome lad.
No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
Yeah, we know.
what did you say?
Weren't you there for this?
Duct tape. We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
No, Akane, no!
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
I love that Chiaki's like, absolutely no games. You are the ultimate gamer, ma'am.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
Oh. Are you in elementary school or something? It's Soda. Are we surprised?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
Soda calling you
The
stupid
blood on his
feels
face came
extra
from his arm
insulting.
wounds, which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
Yep.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
I mean,
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
he was gonna blow all of you up! Like, no duh! I changed my vote. I forgot how dumb Soda is. Get rid of him. It's not who you want it to be, Poos. It's who you think it is. It appears as though Soda would be much more liked without the voice lines. Maybe. She sides with Hajime because he actually has a brain that retains information, unlike someone. To be fair, Akane said, let's settle this with rock, paper, scissors. So, like, maybe not the best group. Fuyuhiko actually has been very helpful for a long time now. Even Sonia doesn't really chime in that much.
Are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
She's doing it now because there's only like 5 of us left, at least.
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
Yeah, this was very well meditated.
The
Premeditated.
warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
We can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that?
Because,
When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
including me, even though they decided not to include me in this artwork for absolutely no reason.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
But we know how that started.
Which means, it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Right.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup? Like what?
Can I please answer this?
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect.
What is the other option?
Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is.
Okay, that was a shockingly positive response to Soda. I miss Nekomaru too, Poos. Not that he was literally any help in Clash Trials. He was only in like 2 of them and he didn't contribute like anything. But I just miss his shining radiant presence. The reason for the fire, huh? Ugh, they're right. We need to clear that up first. Oh, the reason for the fire. Oh, I mean, torture winds, burned rope, survival knife, duct tape, Monokuma plushie, Monokuma panels. It's really hard when you know what the actual answers are and you don't remember if they're there yet or something. I'm gonna go with the panels because that's how the fire started.
The direct
I'm
cause
gonna probably
of
look
the
at the
fire
guide.
was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
Well, yeah, that's what caused it supposedly, but it's not like
killer
we
used some
triggered
kind
that
of
from the door.
He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Who just said ...
Some
Monami,
kind
I
of
guess?
setup?
Are you still ignoring me? Who's saying that?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
No.
They probably just threw the lighter.
No. Who? How?
Based on the shape of that oil lighter,
Platter, platter, platter.
it can
What the
stand
crap?
upright while the
Who
flame
was
is
saying
lit.
this white noise stuff?
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Right. Which we know that
Some
they did.
way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
What is that,
Should
Akane?
have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
No. Well, the
Or
MP3 player could
perhaps
have done that.
opening the door caused...
There we go. Monochrome panels. Thank you, Sonia.
I agree with that.
Jay, hello. How are you doing tonight? Hold on one second.
I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
There we go. Okay, cool. Jay, happy... Wow. I tried to say 3 things at once. Happy to have you here tonight. How are you doing? And 3, to answer your question, Jake, who's the girl with the black hair? Oh, gosh. Ibuki, if you're talking about the girl second from the bottom row all the way to the left here, she is Ibuki, the ultimate musician. The girl on the bottom row to the left, in the middle, she technically has black hair, but it looks purple. Her name's Mikon. She's the ultimate nurse. She's also the worst. I think Monokuma is saying, are you still ignoring me? Oh, it's Monokuma and Monami talking to each other. Because the rest of them are all going back and forth, so they're too focused to have black noise. Or white noise. I think it's black noise. What is that? Just be the white noise. I think that makes more sense. Draco's sounding weirdly confident, but that's probably due to him having... Yeah, I don't think he's like... You know how like Kyoko was like, I've just seen this a lot. It's not really weird for me. I'm not into dead bodies. I think it's the same thing with him. He was just a delight to be around and listen to. He was. Nekomaru was a delight. Oh, that's Akane. Second row to the right. Oh. Oh, that's brown hair. That's Akane. She's the ultimate gymnast. She's still here. She's alive.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
What? You said opening the door.
No, not wind
Oh.
pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels.
Right. We saw them in a
A
straight
huge
line,
number of
guys.
tipped over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right?
I love, like, I understand why in visual novels, detective or murder mystery visual novels, they have to do this. But, like, it makes everybody sound so dumb. They just, like, it's like, guys, put it together, please. Oh, Jay, no, you're totally fine. You can ask about anything. If you want to get a little bit of a gist of this game, do command give me the gist, and it'll explain the basic premise, and then Dangan Recap will give you, like, an explanation of what happened last time.
It looked
a little
like they
bit.
were scattered everywhere,
updated the
but
recap.
some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Thank you, Bruce, for linking
Does
that.
that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
A domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels.
Right, well, its tiles wouldn't have set off an oil lighter. Oh, that's
so when
helpful.
they opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they felt like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
I love that they had to do this. Like, do you remember, guys, like the diagram in the last trial where they're like, we have to do all of the different towers and then start overlaying them. I'm so glad that this is just one room. Like, I feel like I had, like, PTSD from seeing a diagram pop up on screen again. I'm like, oh no! This is so much better. Oh, Madness, hello, buddy. Hope you're having a great night. Glad to have you here. I know the game's seen some clips. I thought it was a PS4. Oh, no. It was originally on PS Vita. Then they ported it to, like, PS3 and 4 and Steam and stuff like that. And from there they felt, okay, right over this.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's
Not
probably
really.
why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
Oh, I was gonna say that Akane kicked the door open before any of you were there, so you wouldn't have even seen it.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
Who doesn't know what dominoes are? Nico? Who knows? They have to account for, like, literally anyone and everyone. Oh, Jay. So voice actor jukebox means that I have to talk in, like, a character's, one of the voices that I do for the different characters. I actually don't remember. It might be 5 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever it is. I can check that. Did you have a character you want me to do? If not, I'll just, like, pick one. I'll pick one maybe from one of the currently surviving cast. Oh, that's not what I'm doing. What do I... let me see. Voice actor jukebox. How long was that for? 2 minutes. That's what it is. It's taking some time to scroll and find it, but it's time for me to revisit Jake's Danganronpa 2 Twitter. Oh, Orange. That's a great question. For those who don't know, I ran these Twitter polls on, like, who everybody thought would survive and who would die, or who would be killers. I can't remember what it was. But everybody voted. It was really fun, and I'm gonna definitely do more stuff like that in the future. But... oh, boy, I would love to see where your guys' results ended up now. Oh my gosh, Mikan. Hajime Hinata, no Twitter poll. Oh, yeah, no, I always do that on the last day. Mikan's voice, okay. So Mikan is all the way up here, and she really stuttered all the time. Like that, like she was like that literally is what her voice sounded like. It was awful. She was one, I'm trying to remember, like, of the cast that's like here, most of them are just kind of normal at this point, but like, you have like Fuyuhiko, who's like this, he's like really grungy. And then there's Soda, who talks like this, because apparently he's from New York or Detroit or something. Nagito didn't have a Twitter poll? I don't remember actually who I chose on there at all. I only had like 7 days to do them. Nagito was like this. He was like really raspy and deep and whatever. Who else did I have in this? Who else is in this game that had a really good, who had a voice? What the crap was Teru's? Oh, he was country. I think I did like nice and slow and country, right? Because well, once he turned into a country boy, I did that. Who's were the others? Gundam Tanaka or Nekomaru are basically in the same place. A Boston? Like this? Yeah, I can do a Boston accent. My best friend lives in Boston, but she actually has a little bit of the... well, she had a New York accent, but it's kind of blended with Boston. So I can do that for a little bit. Let me... where the heck is my phone? It's not going to be perfect, but I can do... perfect? It's going to be a little bit. Okay, hold on. I don't know where my phone is, so I have to use a timer on here. Timer for 2 minutes on my computer. 2 minutes... no, I don't want that. I just want like an app. 2 minute timer online stopwatch. There we go. Okay, here we go. 2 minutes, here we go. We're talking in the Boston voice. Alright, let's get back to it. I don't really have that much to read, so I just have to do this like now. Jake has none of my old man voice, I don't think.
Did to hide
What?
The domino effect, right?
No, I have not had this old man voice, Bree. Where have you been with this? I need to hear this in my life. Oh, thank you, Jay, by the way, for redeeming the voice actor juice box. I very much appreciate it. This is a fun reward for me. I really hope nobody comes in during this time because they're going to think I actually talk like this. Or they're going to be from Boston and be really offended that I sound like this because it ain't authentic. Gonna be liking and playing Genshin, but hello, Jake and chat. Hope you all are good. I'm slipping into something else. No, it's so great to have you here. We're doing voice actor jukebox, so that's why I sound like this. But I hope you're having a great night, my friend. The killer did one other thing to hide the domino effect. Oh no, what did he do? I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention. To hide the domino effect. Oh, he played the music on the MP3, right? Please.
You were talking about the MP3 player, right?
Thank God. Because if not, I wouldn't know what it is.
Mask the sound of the falling panels.
Oh no, the stopwatch didn't even start. Why did it do that to me? Whatever, it's okay. Well, now you get a couple extra minutes. The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume. Hey, do you hear? I'm gonna do everybody in this voice. Hey, do you guys hear something? Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listen to this depressing crap? No, I'm talking about the music. As if on cue, it suddenly started.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
Well, I mean, also the strange, creepy hymnals, but sure, that too.
Those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
Was it? Oh, because it was locked, right? It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Oh, look, there it is. There's the white noise. Huh? It's not opening? Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you to be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Bam! So dumb.
So the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
The onomatopoeias make it so much worse!
When we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter. Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
Give me 1 second to get back to the chat, guys,
At
by
the
the way. I'm
time,
not ignoring you, I promise.
Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
I mean, it's like a half a pound. Like, how could that really be blocking you?
But the blocked
You're a
doorway,
gymnast.
there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
No.
Is that a problem?
Because nobody could have stepped
It's a
off,
major
right?
problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
Right, so how did anybody get in and out of it? Okay, and there we go. Enough with the stopwatch. We are officially done with the voice actor jukebox. Oh, guys, thank you for redeeming that, Jay. That was a fun time. I actually really... The Boston one's fun. It's not perfect. I need to learn it more, but still. The... Oh, Jay, I have no idea what you're talking... Oh, are you just talking... That goofball from New York? Yeah, it's a real... Putz? Is that the right word? No, that's Jewish. That's Yiddish. What's the... Is that Boston? Whatever. It's a time. I can't wait to hear it, Brie. Oh, you're totally fine, Jay. It corrects on my phone to autocorrect, or to Jack all the time. Jake, I live in the Boston area. I just won't comment. Do you really, Orange? I didn't know that. Oh, gosh. Listen, I don't. Just don't. It's not good. It'll remind me I haven't done my Genshin dailies yet. Oh, please go do those. I did it literally right before stream started. It's like an old detective movie. It's so bad. That guy from New York was talking about my ma. Well, we'll be sleeping with the fishes soon. It's like bad Boston Mafia. I don't even know what I was doing. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's keep going. You hit too many R's. That's probably true. If that door was the only entrance to the warehouse. I see. So the problem Chiaki's talking about, the killer couldn't have left.
I see.
Okay, good. I always feel really proud of myself when I actually get it right, because I'm never positive that I did
It
it.
could barely be opened. The killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Right.
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
But we were all outside.
We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Go. Thank you for you,
Based
Hiko.
on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
I feel like we already had this conversation.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Huh?
You don't mean...
But if that's true, this murder,
Hajime? What do you mean?
the person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse, there's only one person who could have done that. Am I right? Am I picking this person right now? Yeah, I am. Who do we think it is? Akane Owari, Fuyuhiko Kusuryu, Chiaki Nanami, Sonya Nevermind, oh, that's Peko, Kazuichi Soda, or me? It's none of them. It's Nagito. We are getting into this very early. Wow.
Nagito.
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
It does make sense, though. Jake gives 4 polls, 2 fates are to be D, and 2 predictions were correct. Were they really? Wow, Orange, that's awesome. I didn't even realize. Thank you for updating those, by the way. I was reading through them, but I didn't have time to read, actually read them out loud.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
Well, he did say he'd always help the killer. Also, wow, his eyeshadow is so thick in this particular sprite.
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid.
Well, if it is, it's a very
His body
obvious
was covered
thing.
in torture wounds. Or did you already forget?
Because they figured it out, immediately. It was Nilla! The whole time. Oh, that one worked great, Orange. Oh, I died. Okay,
Are
great.
you saying those were all self-inflicted?
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember?
Lines that won't be said during Danganronpa. Oh, I died. Okay, great.
Even
Nope.
for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true, necessarily.
As long as you understand.
He's like, I don't know what to do about Chiaki agreeing with
It
me.
seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Is it? Like you said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. What a shock. Somebody in this game not paying attention to all the facts. Burned rope? Maybe? Not positive.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's
Oh
obviously
god, there's
impossible.
so much. Oh my gosh.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
Well, they weren't.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It's not the difficult.
It'd be
Like,
impossible if you
I
were
was
by
gonna say the same thing. I was like, I don't think this is impossible at all. I think they are very much overthinking this.
Or if you use your front tail.
Chiaki, you're being real insistent on this. I'm not trying to trust you right now. No. Get out of here, Soda, like you would ever care. Alright, hold on.
To actually tie up your own arms.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Nagito's my first choice, but Chiaki is definitely my second choice for killer. I mean, either one of them would be
Hold on a sec.
a lot.
Isn't that premise flawed?
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms.
Guys, you were there, right? Remember?
The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
To be fair, he did have a knife through his other hand, though. Oh my god, Pooh!
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
Oh my gosh. I swear, there are sometimes, like, some stuff comes across my FYP and I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, this has to be Poofs or Nick or something. I know what friends to blame for this. It would make sense if he's the ultimate lucky student he wanted to unalive himself. Absolutely, Brie.
Burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
The proof the burnt rope on Nagito's right arm is a trap. His sleeve, right?
I see.
Okay, I was like, because it wasn't burnt.
Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree?
But it was
A
bloody.
burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural.
I'm always here to educate and broaden your horizons, chick. I will be auditing these classes and not showing up to any of them, but thank you for the education.
That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that should be the
at
case.
some point in time.
Hajime, that's awesome. I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
No, Akane! No!
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
No, Sonia! No! What is this? Absolutely not!
That's definitely wrong.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
Move
That's
on!
not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
How'd he stab himself in the hand like that to be pinned down if he was tied up otherwise, or am I overthinking? That's like, that is true, because he wouldn't have been able to get the knife like that, because it could have gone, No, because it would have had to go the other way. It would have had to be knife up. Like, if he impaled himself on it, it would have been like, oh no, that is... I guess he could have. I don't know if that... I mean, you'd be balancing a knife and then slamming your hand through it without it ever flinching or anything. That would be really hard. Sonia, that is illegal, but I kinda know your word. Excuse you, Sonia, what? Yes, all of the reactions. They are so varied on this. Oh my gosh. I love that Draco's the one staying on topic. Well, thank God somebody is.
It's impossible to stab a knife
Oh
with
my
your
God.
right hand with your right hand. Ah, that much is obvious.
I mean, not really. Like, if the knife was secured against a wall or something, you could slam your hand through it, which would be excruciatingly painful, but you could do it. The problem is that, like, he'd just be balancing it, what, on the ground?
Benjamin, you tricked me. Give me back that Benjamin.
We didn't... Not only did she try to charge me, now she wants the money back. What the heck?
Hold on.
That's not the problem,
There should be a
Hajime.
way.
Then hurry up and spill it.
I don't remember what this
Something
is.
lame. I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000%.
Way to stab yourself in your right hand using only your right hand. There's definitely an answer for this. Oh, one of these? Oh, I don't know. The knife? The blood on the girder? I have no idea where we're going with this. I'm looking at the guide.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the
That
knife
voice line
in
was
the air
great.
and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
I don't think so. I don't think it would have been
Is
enough.
he a throwing knife expert?
That would be nice. I could
Did
see
he
that.
prop the knife somehow?
Yeah. Because that is...
And slammed his right hand down on it?
Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, thank God. I was like, no, I didn't mean to shoot you,
Onto what?
Chiaki. Kinda, you don't get to charge
He
someone when
just
you're not doing
dropped
any
the
helpful
knife.
thinking yourself.
He could have used his bound left hand.
Excuse you, I use
If
blades.
they're tied
Wait,
up,
why are you
your
saying
arms
excuse
won't
me?
bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Yeah, well, probably not. I would love knife throwing in theory. Like, if I had weapons or something in, like, a fantasy world, that's definitely one I would love to try. I am way too scared in real life to cause irreversible damage to myself or others because my aim is real bad.
Even if
Alright, I
Nagito's
know where
right
this
hand
is.
was free, how could he stab his...
If he threw the knife and let the knife fall, could he stab his
No,
hand?
it's
Is it
Chiaki, where
blown
is she?
like that? Maybe he propped the knife.
I agree
We finally
with
get to
that.
agree with Chiaki. I love that. Like, officially. Tell Tia we said hi. I hope that she's having a good night at work. I
Life-size
miss
Monokuma
her.
plushie.
I know that she
You
had to
must
miss
have
us tonight.
used
I
that
hate
to
that for
prop
her.
the knife.
I'll have to message her after and see how work
It
went.
makes sense.
Or is going.
That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach. He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it.
That's what it was. I was like, I know there's a way to do this, but I actually have no idea how we did.
That's it.
I don't remember at all.
He had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for
Horrifying.
A moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
Wouldn't that be great?
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
Is that like a horror movie / game reference? Is it Chucky? I don't even know, honestly. It sounds like freaking, like, Samson turned into a plushie, but I don't understand. Oh, Kim, were you good at the knife throwing, by the way? The knife throwing class sounds fun. As long as I couldn't accidentally hurt my
After stabbing
instructor.
his hand, he no longer needed the plushie. So he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
But he didn't make it.
Probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
Yeah, he just threw it
So
wrong.
what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one
excuse me.
huge problem. The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right? If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If
Right.
that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Right, but remember what's on the
Then
spear.
He probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain,
There is a limit to his constitution.
Yeah.
If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Honey, think about what you're saying, please.
I'm sorry.
No!
Didn't catch all that.
Where is my spray bottle? Down, boy, down!
Like I said,
Nope.
you got penetrated.
You nope.
Say it one more time.
Nope.
Bastard, you better cut it out.
Thank you. Sonia, stop, Sonia! I love her, but sometimes, but honestly, like, as much as obviously that's played for jokes and whatever, like, she does strike me as the type that does accidental innuendos, or the type that says, like, pretends to be accidentally innuendoing something and absolutely meaning it. Get Soda out of here! I was okay, we only did it for a few minutes before getting on. Oh, fencing and knife throwing in the same class? Jeez. Crime Byakuya, MVP of the
Like she
trial.
said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear.
You think?
It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stabbed into your right hand, while your left hand is tied up.
so you're saying it's impossible.
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else. I also agree with that.
So, I mean, you could just vote for
To
him.
think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
I feel Sonia has had an odd personality switch to the Hungry Towers. I love that that's what you named them, and I'm not feeling it. It also could be, Kim, to be honest, this is not me dissuading you in any form. The less characters that they start having, and this is a very classic Danganronpa thing, the characters that, like, didn't do a whole lot or weren't really very dynamic, suddenly have, like, massive, personality, like, up boosts in the last trial or two. It happened in Dangan 1 if you go back and notice it a little bit more. In Dangan 1, the problem was that they, like, you had Kyoko, Toko, Byakuya, and Makoto, who were at that point, who were already a lot. The only ones that, it was like Yasuhiro and Aoi that kind of step up more, but Aoi had just had a lot of focus, so you didn't realize, and Hiro just was there. Hiro was the soda of that group, so, yeah. Do they not understand what game they've been forced to do? Apparently not.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right? But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
It's not that they can't believe it. It's just they literally can't logically work this out.
Just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone.
Oh, okay, so she's on. She's alive.
If
She's
you even
being a
think
punk.
about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Oh?
Monome's sassing me.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
No, there's Among Us every time.
Of course, that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
This
I
is
also want to
Chiaki's like
believe
MO.
that there's no killer. But suicide is unimaginable.
Yep. Wait, what are you guys saying? I get that we see her more now that it's late game, but it's been a real odd swap, and she makes real odd mentions out of nowhere. Like her country attack. Oh, absolutely. There's definitely been a few... Sonia's always been weird. Like, she has odd little outbursts and stuff, and you never really know, is it a language barrier thing? Is it a translation thing? Is that just her, like, playing into them? Like, you have no idea, like, what her deal is for the most part, so I definitely get that. Nurse Girl double killed and then had the weirdest trial excuse. Oh, absolutely. Whatever happened to the hamsters? They are here. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you guys where they are. I don't think there's like a I mean, I guess I'll just say it. If it's a spoiler thing, plug your ears for like 5 seconds. Sonia has them. She takes care of them now. I don't know, like, why they haven't brought that up. Maybe if we, like, spent time with Sonia, we would have seen them. But I remember on my playthrough, because I maxed Sonia right before this trial. So I think she, like, brings it up or something at some point. It's not, like, a big deal, but she is the one that takes care of them after that. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Yes, Monomi, Slay Queen. It was a good moment for her. Oh, Artsy, thank you for the lurk. Nagito did say he would do anything to help bring Hope to life. Exactly.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
You and your mommy issues can stay far away from me. That's a perfect quote to apply to Soda.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Huh?
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
I can never tell if Chiaki actually has worked it out. I don't think she has. Unlike, like, Kyoko, who's like, I'm not giving you the answers. I actually legitimately think Chiaki is working it out with you, which is why I like her more.
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself.
Oh.
So let's think about it together.
Every time I bring something up, they answer it in-game. I don't even know why I talk.
That's how. We made it this far up till now.
I'm glad Sonia has them. That's why I wanted to have them, especially after... Oh, great. It's very clearly supposed to be a ship thing. Sonia has them, it fits. I would have been fine with Sonia or Chiaki. Chiaki would have taken good care of them, true, absolutely, but, I mean, her and Gundam had zero relationship.
Everyone working together.
She's right. We've made it through several ordeals up till now by doing that. Then,
All right,
now.
let's do this.
I didn't try even reading that emotionally at all. This is a great version of the song. I love this. I get so excited when I hear these versions of these. Which one am I supposed to be doing? Not a left hand, maybe? I have no idea where this is going, to be honest. I need to
How
read
did
through this.
Nagito stab himself with a spear?
I mean, where's the
Let's
fun when
work
the
together
know-it-all
and
reveals all the
think this
answers?
through.
That's true. I mean, obviously, for us as
When the
players.
spear stabbed Nagito,
But in canon, it doesn't make any
his right
sense.
hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
And
Right.
that rules out his left hand.
No, because maybe that's I have to shoot
the
that
case,
with
the only
blood on the
other
left
way
hand.
is-
He used his teeth?
Yeah,
Or
that was
maybe
it.
he used
Cool.
his front tail.
His what? Ew!
I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
Nope. Bye, Kane. Stop being weird this trial.
What are you saying?
Honey.
Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
I love, she's like, what are you saying? Honey, you're the one that straight up said you slept with someone. Like, remember the whole, like, we can't use a virgin's blood to sacrifice thing? And she's like, oh, well, then you can't use me. And we're like, what? Oh, God. It's like me in geometry class bash my head in while everybody else tries to put the pieces together. Big mood. Apple, hello, my friend. How are you doing? It is very late for you. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Y'all, please go follow my friend Apple Tiny. He is a phenomenally talented Genshin streamer. He streams a lot during the daytime. Well, if you're an EST like me, during the daytime-ish. But knows his craft extremely well. Does a whole crap ton of reviews for people's accounts, if that's something that interests you. He's also a voice actor. He has a great voice, a very nice voice to listen to. So if any of that interests you, please go check him out. Akane, police! You came in at a weird time, Apple. I'm so sorry. One of the girl characters in this is just making the weirdest comments tonight. This is the second time Akane's mentioned that in this trial. What the heck? I don't know. Also, I'm sorry that you're doing schoolwork, you poor thing. Are you almost done it? Alright, hold on. Let's skip to where Soda was like, well, then that rules out his left hand, because he's lying.
He was only able to move, but his left hand was also tied. And that rules out his left.
Lies. Blood on the left hand, buddy. Alright. Please be smart, Soda.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
At least this one, I'm like, I actually don't blame him for this, because this was a very tiny detail.
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange?
Because there's nothing on it?
He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
No, it's on the other side of
That
his
settles
hand.
the description of that blood stain, but it's not the only unnatural blood stain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Yeah, it's real weird
Like
looking.
you said, it looks like an unnatural blood stain, but what's wrong with that?
We might
What do you
need
mean,
to
what's
sit
wrong
and
with
use
that?
Our imaginations for a bit.
Somebody got murdered, there's an unnatural blood stain. Clearly that has nothing to do with anything. Like, come on, Akane. Fuyuhiko not understanding suicide also strangely fits, as Yakuza would only use it as a last-minute way of making amends. You mean like when he stabbed himself with a knife earlier in this game? Yes, you are correct. You're absolutely correct. When he was trying to make amends with Hyoko.
If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
What was Nagito's left hand doing with blood splatter? Gripping, open, hiding. The back of his hand was exposed. It was gripping something, very obviously. We figured this part out in
When
the
the blood
investigation.
splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Knowing what Akane has said this whole trial, I am praying she does not make a joke out of this
Is
right
he
now.
grabbing his-
No!
Here's the thought.
No! Okay, somebody said grabbing the
Now that
spear.
you
Thank
mention
God.
it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild.
Why, Akane? Just get your mind out of the gutter. You're trying to find out why somebody is dead.
He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
I mean, yeah, mild is a word for it. Akane, go straight to jail. Do
But
not
even
collect
if he held the spear with
$200.
his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
Like, she was so helpful in the last trial, and this one she's just like, what if I just didn't help and I made things actively worse? I can fix him. Yeah, well, I can make it worse. Akane at this class trial. That's right, that's the
Hey,
problem.
Chiaki, what do you think?
Nothing?
Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think.
Right.
However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
Okay. He was... Oh, I don't know. I don't remember this at all. Hold on. I'm sure it was out of the cord.
I see.
I was like, I remember one part was
That's it.
bloodless, but I don't remember which
Instead of the
one.
handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too.
I know how to do this now. That's right.
Plus, the joint
That's
between
what it
the
was.
weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
I trust no one. Chiaki has tunnel vision. Sonya was real sus. Kane is weirdly unhelpful, make distracting comments, and Soda is Soda. Except for the only one none of us suspect is Fuyuhiko.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Yes.
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here
Well, now she's being helpful at least.
ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
Why was he gripping a part of any spear?
Look,
Like,
it's
what's happening?
Gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki?
But I know where this is at least.
I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
This one is actually a very easy part of the mystery if you're really thinking this through. I only vaguely trust Crime Byakuya because he was a major suspect once before. We take Fuyuhiko and blame everyone else. Can you imagine? He's the sole survivor. That's it. Everybody else dies. Nagito was gripping the cord and standing for the butt of the spear with his left hand. But from there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with a spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
Sonia, no. What are you talking about, honey?
Like this. How about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
What? I need an abbreviation for that, honey. Tipitasataya. There were not any consonants in that.
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time. What does that mean?
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
I will say that was a very cute moment for Sonia because she clearly was like, I don't understand your idiom. Look, if Prime Byakuya or Chiaki the Black and I will let them escape and die for them. Not happily, but I will.
Position.
Nagito was facing up and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that, that's it. Could it be the state of the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment? If I put those together and think about it, I should be able to figure out where the spear was and what state it was in before it stabbed Nagito. Is this gonna be a logic dive or Hangman's Gambit? Oh, thank God. Okay, this is fine. I trust Draco because of his weird character arc. Totally valid. Okay. Oh no, I don't. Guys, we all know that this just doesn't work well. Oh. Okay. Oh boy. How do I? Okay. Oh my gosh, that was really close. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, good. We're doing well. Question 1. Spear was above Nagito. I at least remember where this one was. Why do I not have all of my life? I didn't get hit with anything, did I? What the crap is this? It's from the last trial or something? Did I hit something and I wasn't paying attention? That's gonna be real dumb if I did. Ooh, no, get away from me. No, 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 no moving segments. No. Oh, no, 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 I'm supposed to go over here. Whoa! God! That was a trick. What else was above Nagito? A ceiling girder. Ooh, God! Okay, thank God. Alright, and then, what's the last thing? Come on, I don't need to do any more of these jumping sections or— No! God, no! Nope, we're gonna move over here. Where is this one gonna be? Nope. Stay away from me, you little punks! Oh, no, that's getting thinner. I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. Ah! Oh. Okay, this one's not that bad. I say moments before I probably get hit. Okay, we should be fine. What item connects with the spear and the ceiling girder? The rope on Nagito's left hand, right? Oh god. Oh no, it's the spear's cord! Crap, no! Sorry! I just looked at the guide, I wasn't right. Isn't that the same thing? Oh, rope. Sorry, not cord. I was like, the cord is in his left hand. I know it's saying lies. That's fine, whatever. Oh god, okay, there we go.
It's all coming together.
Yeah, it really is. Oh gosh. They keep showing my boy's corpse. Well, because they have to.
The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
I'm totally lost and trust none of these kids. I don't blame you for that. Plot twist, Hajime is the murderer. I mean, would we be surprised if this game threw that in there? I would love that.
In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
It's like I have ESPN or something.
That'd be awesome, but he probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
Am I going to be able to bring up the blood on the girder now?
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him.
Combine this with Nocia, then we can be the murderer. That would
Nagito
be
let
something.
go of the cord. The spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
Well, technically, Nico, that was the original vision for the series. It was called Distrust, and you could literally have anyone be the victim and the murderer with each trial. I don't understand how that works. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me, but who knows. Oh, Hillary, thank you for the hydrate redeem. Huzzah. Cheers. Everybody else, make sure you take a sip, too.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder.
Oh, she's gonna bring it up
It
instead.
probably got smeared there during the setup.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Okay.
He really committed suicide? Like that?
Oh, he's really upset about that. Jeez.
Probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, There's no reason they go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
Unless they were pissed.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then, this is for real? He really committed suicide? Every single wound on his body.
Ugh.
That was all him?
Can you imagine? I mean, ugh, jeez.
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear?
Oh, we get a new
That
CG. Oh,
spear
great.
should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end, which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
My gosh, can you, I mean, like,
With the duct tape
how?
on his mouth, too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Because they would have been, most likely, depending on when he did this, like right next door in the plushie factory, right?
Did he need to go that far?
He really did crack. Seems
That's
like it.
beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer.
Yeah, but he made it really obvious that it couldn't have been anybody else.
Was to get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. It's seriously so messed up.
It really doesn't make sense, though. Because, like, he didn't want that at all until very recent. Well, maybe, I guess he was treating him like crap recently.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Jeez, I was starting to feel a little sympathetic toward him. How stupid of me. His goal was always to help Hope. Exactly. I completely underestimate his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died. That's the form his malice took. I've forgotten all about it until now. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right?
Thank you, Sonia.
Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did
That
he
doesn't
not just
reveal
do
them.
that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi.
That's actually a good plan. Nagito's a diva, but he's not that much of a diva. I mean, yeah, that's
He
true.
created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other. It tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
Jeez, he is pissed off.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
That should be okay, right? Right?
Everybody seems like they're talking themselves into this.
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense.
Thank you, Akane. What is it?
Probably just my imagination.
Why? I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel so uneasy about it? It's because we don't know who the traitor is, or...
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
Well, for at least... I didn't even mean to. I was like, wow, my ear's really itchy. I think it's because she put her finger to her ear, and I was like, wow. It just, like, subconsciously made me feel like I had to itch mine. But Akane is actually now being helpful, so I guess I take back what I said earlier.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
That is totally possible, Nico, that he could have been the traitor. It would have been very odd unless he was just, like, the kind of thing where he's like, well, who is it? I'm gonna accuse everybody else so nobody suspects me, kind of a thing.
Then
But
it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer?
Chiaki and Hajime aren't convinced.
Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more.
Well, guys, I mean, really, like, think this through. This took about 5 seconds, so, like, has that ever worked
I
before?
can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Soda does seem very eager, doesn't he, Poos? To be fair, that is also his MO the entire time, was to get the heck off the
Like
island,
who
so...
the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is. No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But
Akane does have an excellent gut feeling. It's proven right multiple times by now. What about the poison? Oh yeah, Nico, you're right. I actually forgot about the poison too. The poison for Nagito. Nagito's poison. The poison specifically chosen to kill Nagito.
I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
Akane's gut has a crazy high IQ. It makes up for her brain's lack of an
There's
IQ.
just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Something related to Nagito's death. It's something that he couldn't even mess with.
You're gonna keep going? Here, I thought we were finally finished.
The fact that Monokuma is so eager is sus. You think? Absolutely. Am I right?
I see.
I was not.
Is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
Yeah, we haven't brought this up yet. Has anybody else figured this out? The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. The suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Chiaki's worried about is... what is it? It's hidden in the Monokuma file. Everybody's favorite minigame! It's Hangman's Gambit! It's just so bad. Here, I looked this one up because I remember it was weird. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Oh my god, how? Oh lord, pause. No, these are all these. Oh crap, no, I needed that. Oh, dang it. I'm not even gonna try and not have these hit each other. Where's the F? Is there a D? Don't quote that. How in the actual heck? Just anybody? Where's A? Need some of these later. A, crap. I needed that. Oh my god! There's no way to do this. T, H. Where's the H? H. Cool. Thank god. That was awful.
I got it.
No definitive cause of death, right? Yes. They didn't say what killed him, they just said all the injuries.
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
There's the D. I'd rather have Dorothea. Not only is there a spear stabbed inside his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. There's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
I don't think that's true. Do they do that for Hyoko?
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not?
Not really. He could have bled out.
The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was the cause of death.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma?
Well, what if he died from smoke inhalation and, like, I actually don't remember what the specific cause of death is here. I'm assuming it's the poison, too. It's been a while since I've watched this one. But, like, what if he died from smoke inhalation and when he just let go of the cord, the spear just hit him? Like, that's another thing.
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
Okay, well, you did just say something.
Even during Gundam's case, and before during Nikon's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Yep, you're right, Chiaki. And Nico, you're right as well. None of those guarantee death. Though dangerous, you can survive a spear to the stomach. Absolutely!
That applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death?
He could very much survive for a bit with a spear stuck. Yeah, exactly.
Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
He goes pissed.
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
And now we're all back to pointing fingers at each other.
I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant.
Yeah, right, him.
I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily?
Thank you. Like, he's the craftiest person we've met in this game, and this is gonna be, we figured him out first before anyone else's. Come on. If I can watch I Survived and a woman had a thick tree branch in her neck and lived, anything is possible. Yeah. Yep. I just watched something on 911 Lone Star, and there was like a woman who had something like stuck in her neck. But it is, Nico, you're right. As soon as you remove it, that's the problem.
I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh?
Yeah, and his, like, evil.
Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
That would be how you have friendships, wouldn't it be, Monokuma?
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote?
No,
I
Chiaki!
think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied. Even if it's just to be safe.
You are right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Well, you'd also be the only one voting, so.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right. That's what I believe.
Oh,
Monomi, not now!
splendid. You guys are so splendid right now.
Monokuma's gonna tie you back up if you keep talking like
That's
this.
right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you, huh? Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then this situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. Well, guys, we are halfway through this trial. How's everybody feeling? Are we suspecting someone different? What do you think is happening right now?
No!
What do you think is... I'm getting fries while we're doing this, by the way. Like, what do we think is the point? Because if they're still saying Nagito killed himself, then what do you think we're going to find out here? Because it would be extremely interesting if what we're doing now has nothing to do with finding the killer, or it's like finding something else. I'm just confused and along for the ride. Agreed, Nico. I don't have a better word for it. I think malice, what they're choosing, is good. It's not totally right either. I'm sure there's a word in Japan that's probably better, or Japanese that's better for it. I don't like that Monomi isn't tied up. I don't trust it. I love that you like Monomi, but also I don't want her to reign free. Like, or roam free. I don't trust that. It is very odd. I don't really know why they didn't do it for this trial. I don't remember if there's like a thing that happens later. But it's Monokuma, so who knows. Oh, I have to voice him, right. Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was gonna start, but... Well, if you think about it rationally, there we go. There's no way it was gonna happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured that out too. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, Monomi? Hey, how much longer are you planning to soak? Let's get along like we always do. Alright, you passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can stand the silence when you're all alone with someone. I just went to voice his next line and I choked on a french fry. Ow. Ow! Monomi and I are the bestest of best friends. Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now. Enough! Why do I have to be hated that much? Besides the fact that you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy tiny 1mm bit. How sad. Distrusting your friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know. You aren't even friends in the first place. And as your older brother, let me say this. You're not even my brother. It's sad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys. What? Well, there may be some demands for that. Oh, that's funny. Thank you, Monomi. I fell for it. I totally took the man bait. Okay, I don't like that. Who is... Oh, Poofs. I was like, who is this pink person in the chat? It's Poofs, of course. Any changes are suspicious and I trust nothing and no one.
I'm Monomi. By now, there's nothing more for me to say.
We're obviously finding out how Nilla broke the fourth wall and got into the game to commit this crime. You know what? You're right, Nilla. I can't believe I forgot. Oh my gosh, Poofs. How did you remember that I had that? 1 millimeter bit. I mean, I don't know. Monami was always closer to Nagito than any of the other characters. Was she? I'm trying to think. Was she?
Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now.
I don't want to know what's inside
Everyone
you,
is
Mommy.
united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too.
I don't know if they're united against despair. I think they're united against Nagito.
I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
That's your fearsome retaliation speech I didn't need.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this?
Thank you, that would be helpful.
In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
I feel like there comes a point in every trial where we're like, let's just throw everything we understand out the window, and then we're gonna find what's right.
Other possibilities.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound. But it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
Well, if he has like 85 stab wounds, Monokuma could say that any of them were the thing that caused him to bleed out. Like one random one on his leg or something.
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
Right, but something only you and I know about, which is the
Then
problem.
let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Now that's a good option, Akane, thank you.
We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, well, we need to find out what it is no matter what. What did I miss? Come on, let me get a bomb upgrade and explode Monokuma next time he hits her. Now that would be great. Monokuma's special poison. Yeah, there we go.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
Oh, they already upgraded the track. Jeez.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right?
Poison on the knife. That's definitely a
the other
possibility.
wounds,
Or he
right?
drank it and was just waiting for it to sink in.
With all those wounds.
In the words of Sherlock, when you have eliminated all which is impossible, then whatever
Maybe he
remains however
simply
impossible must be
bled to
true.
death.
Also, welcome back, Shifter.
There's no way.
Are you done with your sushi date? No.
Is the cause of death something that cannot be
Ooh,
seen?
that's it, but I don't know if I can get there in time. Ooh, no, okay, we're just gonna listen through this one more time.
If
It's
it's
fine.
something that can't be seen,
Gosh, my mouse does not say
maybe
so.
he choked himself with a sleeper hold.
How would he do that with his
Or
hands set
liquefied
up?
his guts with a body blow.
Ew, gross.
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Yeah, no kidding. Alright, it's Sonia's thing. Hold on.
Let us
How was your
consider-
sushi, by the way, my friend? I hope you enjoyed it.
With all those wounds, maybe he simply...
There's no way.
Was the cause of death something that
Nice
cannot be
shooting.
seen?
No, gosh, dang it. Go, 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 go. There we go.
I agree with that.
Thank you, Sonia. Oh, sweet. Glad you're here still, Jay. Yeah, still here.
I totally
Why?
forgot about that possibility.
Why is it when I talk to you, my tongue goes, no, no, thank you. We're just not gonna speak well.
If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange.
You discovered like 8 things you really should have told everybody else about, regardless of this trial. It was fantastic. I super missed them. Good. I'm really glad you guys got some time together. Video game Sherlock and Benedict Sherlock. RDJ Sherlock is a joke. But, I mean, like, I just love RDJ. I didn't watch this movie, though.
Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
I love that everybody else is like, this is the name of it, really?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
You think?
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
He's a Yakuza. What do you think,
What does
Kazuichi?
that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily.
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
Would we be surprised of that? Oh, Jay, you know what? I totally forgot about that. Do you mind sending it to me on Discord? I think you linked it in the chat, and then I was like, I didn't go scroll through that again. If you send it to me on Discord, I will remember. Sorry. That reminds me, I need to beat the newest Sherlock game. There's a new one? I only know like the super old computer ones. I didn't play them. I've just seen like people play them that had the really weird animations. I love the one that like they didn't animate it enough in time or program it well enough in time, so Watson just like teleports whenever you turn around. It's horrifying. Nico approves of me, ooh.
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states
Oh.
the effect is instant.
I actually forgot about that. Yeah, no, so he
Then
wasn't waiting for it
it's
to kick in.
impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the
So-
hardtail appeared.
No, Akane!
Totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
Was it on the spear?
There's no way he could have drank the poison. It might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no! No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Right.
We've already ruled out so many possibilities. It might be easier to think about what really killed him.
Oh gosh. There's so much going on here that I don't remember.
Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
Girl, what is with all these operation names? Oh, thank you. Jay, I just saw it come through. Oh crap, what did he just say? I missed it. The way the poison entered Nagito's body. The answer is written on the warning label? I should think carefully and try to remember it. What did it say on the warning label? Did it tell me? Is it just there? This enchanted liquid is highly potent. Takes effect immediately, handled with care. This liquid is very dangerous when vaporized in a gaseous state. It's heavier than air. Breaks down in minutes. There we go. Got it. Thank you. Way too actually for a Sherlock movie. It was boring to watch. Wait, which one was that? Poison on the inside of the duct tape. But he had that for a while. Oh, the RDJ one. Oh, crap. We're doing a logic dive? Okay, great. Well, I wasn't ready for that, but sure. Alright. Go away. No, 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 no. Gosh, okay. No, my life is low on this one, too. That's lame. Maybe you have lower health the more that you do these. Oh my gosh. Alright. We have very small platforms here. That's not my favorite thing in the world. Nope. Okay, I don't have enough space on my mouse pad for this. The poison it was in a gas because it was in a gaseous state. Wow, if you really don't remember this truth bullet, you're screwed. You have no idea what this is going on with. Thank God I was able to access it before I did this. I think you can probably pause anyway. No! Okay, we're fine. That's like the most common trick in the book. Where's this one coming? No! No! Okay, go to the other end. Go, go, go. Oh, nope. Lies. Nope. See, that's what happens. That's how they get you. They mix it up. Jeez, I'm on like the razor's edge here. Do I have to jump? Oh, thank God. Please, no. No, 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 God, no! What? I made that! Get out of here! Boo. I can't, like, go fast through these parts, which is the dumbest thing. It's just... Like, who's like, you know what? I should make a snowboarding part that goes really, really slowly. Like, who wants to do... This is lame. What? What was that? This is dumb. Nobody likes this part, Danganronpa creators. I can't remember what your name is right now. Spike Chunsoft. Absolutely no one asked for this. Why? This is lame. This is not fun. Come on, go, go, go. Alright, here we go. Oh my gosh. Alright. Here we go. Question number 2. How did the poison enter is through his nose, because his mouth was duct taped, or else I would have said that. I mean, I guess, can gas get into your body through wounds? That's terrifying if so, but I guess, right? Oh boy, here we go. Alright, let me just keep spinning, 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 and not going too fast. Oh boy, I hope nobody's getting dizzy. I hope you're all not motion sickness at all. Oh, that was it. Okay, great. I was like, I don't know what the other question is here. Oh gosh, what were you guys saying? Does your health carry over from minigame to minigame?
Poison,
Maybe?
assume he inhaled it.
But I swore I saw it on the last one, it was higher than that. I mean, open wounds technically breathe. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I feel like they would both be right?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
Which, again, none of them have read. Please inform them. Let's do the Boston accent for this. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Exactly.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose.
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse?
Right, but where was it?
Poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse. Why didn't it kill us?
Well, that would have sucked. Reason we didn't breathe in the poisonous gas. I should be able to explain that mystery too. Nothing much. The smoke, the fire. It put it out?
I see!
Okay.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
Is that how we do this? I was tempted to pull up the writer's guide to wounds. You're welcome to do so. It might shed a little more light on that. I honestly don't know. Again, Sonia and Akane are just not in this shot at all for some weird reason.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
Oh, was there something else I forgot? In the gaseous state, it's heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and it's susceptible to hydrolysis. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that form the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers!
You know a lot about chemistry, Sonia.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
That's a good point.
But
Forgot about
Naruto
that.
was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
What an awful way to
If it
die.
meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his
Oh my
stomach.
gosh.
It was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what?
Soda does have a point here. Like, it still means that Nagito did it, supposedly.
In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already.
Unless you think about it a certain way.
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time. Right?
Guys, really think about what you just said.
Well, but
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? If he was gonna do all of that, why poison? It proves it doesn't make any sense. You're like, okay, motive, and the murder has nothing, like, how the murder happened has nothing to do with, like, if it's still him that did it. So it doesn't make any sense. That can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
I was waiting for this the whole time.
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then the thing that would have been left behind is the container, right? Okay, I was like, this seems really obvious.
are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
Right, it was at his cottage, so how did that happen?
Can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
No, it's a liquid.
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Well, how else would you carry it? In your hands? Motives he wanted to bring you together. That's a possibility.
Probably melted in the fire.
Chucky has gone down on my possible murder list. Well, she's certainly not acting like it now, but she was earlier. Someone had to return to the fridge. This is the soccer case all over again. Poofs, you're not wrong. It had to be the meat on the bone. It's been so important to this whole trial. Kim, I saw that and I was like, what is that about? I didn't even remember it was from the Terror case.
It's probably
Thank you for pointing that out.
glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate.
Meat on the
Even
bone.
plastic
Meat on the
fragments
bone.
and fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
But guys, was the meat on the bone under the floorboards? Nagito did a thing and someone tidied
Does
it
that
up.
mean someone
Seems
got
like
rid
it.
of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just too...
Not weird at all. Nagito said the whole time, let me help you.
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
Now that is also a good point from Soto because they've already established that accomplices change nothing. the blackened is still the blackened.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Yeah, right, okay. Now that's sus.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Why is everybody being alright with this part of it? It still doesn't make it good. There's an accomplice amongst you.
Yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
Sadly, Soda and Draco have made it onto the list. Now that's interesting, because Soda is definitely acting sus to me. Why Draco for you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired. Tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody has to get hurt. But...
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling
No,
this
duh.
Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
You know him well.
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
They are saying, okay, so what a little too much. Yeah, they're trying to end it. That's true. Unless the accomplice is the one who received and placed the poison and the rest of it was just to cover it up. Also a possibility.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga.
Again, not friendship with Nagito.
Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before.
Also, can we talk about how Nagito has the sloppy X on it compared to the neat X in the other portraits? I think a couple of them have sloppy ones, right?
Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Wait, Nico, what does that mean? Nagito can't be the accomplice unless he's a zombie, because someone had to move that container after his death to the fridge. So unless he got up and walked around.
He was an accomplice. Is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is?
I understand what you mean. You mean that there was someone else who was the murderer. I thought you meant Nagito was his own accomplice. I was like, but that doesn't work. I understand what you mean. Wouldn't also have to be a boy to put it back, since Jackie couldn't go to his room without Hajime because she's a girl. Is that why? Nah, I don't remember if that was a thing or not. Like, genuinely, I can't remember that. His is like dripping like wet paint. Oh, is it? Hold on, I gotta look at this now.
Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
Since when?
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing.
Oh yeah, and look, Gundam's is like Sans Serif
We
style.
probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. From there, I might be able to reach an answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was. They all have different fonts. Yeah, they seem to. It's weird. Is this what I think it is? Is it fire grenade? It is. Ugh. Guys, I don't... Oh my gosh, they're so much faster now. Okay, great. Okay, just get G. G. E. Oh, no. No, no, no. Dude. Oh my gosh, I need an R. No. R. E. G. Oh gosh, it's already... It's too much. Okay. R. No. No! Where's another R? R. R. Oh, no, I needed that! Crap. E. E. N. A. D. Wow, this is going way better. I need an E. Immediately an E. Literally, I don't need all of these A's! I don't need them. E. E. No. Thank God. Okay, that wasn't as bad. I hate these things. Soda's highest on my list. I don't remember why Chiaki wasn't being allowed to investigate.
I see.
I think it was just Monaco being a jerk, but I don't honestly remember. Because I think she was just like, can you talk to him? Like, I'm tired of dealing with this. I don't think it was like, I'm a girl, so I wasn't allowed in. Because didn't we go into a girl's cottage earlier? Was it Mahiru's? Oh, no, maybe it was Fuyuhiko's. Whose was that? Whose cottage did we went in for another murder thing? I think it was Mahiru's, because that's where we found the manila envelope, right? They murdered him with the power of friendship! Can you imagine? That would be amazing!
Huh?
The fire grenades. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone.
Because remember, didn't Sonya, or I don't remember if it was Sonya or Chiaki, they were like, there was like more of them or less of them, like something was off with the fire grenades.
Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Right, but what's the problem with that,
Which
Akane?
means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but
I love that now that I brought it up, I can't see his ex and they aren't showing his portrait. I was thinking the same thing, I was like, I don't even know where it is now.
the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to
I don't think
peel off
anybody's
that
near it.
seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Actually, there was.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
There we go,
If
Chiaki
so, then
putting it
there's
together.
no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
She wasn't in his
Sonya's
cottage.
words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Wait, is he here? Let me see. Dagnabbit, it's me, Con. Sonya's words contain a clue that the contents of the fire grenade were swapped with poison. Everybody remember the little, where is it? The piece of blue paper.
I can prove it with this.
Yep.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
You're correct, because he took it off of something 3 weeks ago.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's
Right.
more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
I will never get over this picture. It's ridiculous.
He used those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
Right.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right?
Guys, really think this
So
through,
in the
please.
end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already.
Soda, think what you just said through.
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
I can't remember where it is. No, it's Pecco. I don't know where his is.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
Wouldn't that make one of them the Blackened if they threw the poison, or does not count because they were ignorant? Now that's a good question, isn't it, Kim?
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
Thank you.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I think it's next to
I'm
Chiaki.
sorry,
No, it's not. It's
but I
Chiaki.
just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
Is it over? No, that's still Mikon.
Horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same. That moment was when we all threw the grenades, right?
I see.
Yeah.
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
I'm gonna really quick because that just looked like my game froze for a second. Just gonna really, just to be safe. Here we go.
Yeah, I think so.
The first grenade that made the fire worse. Well, we don't know that. We don't know if it would affect the fire at all.
When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us?
Exactly. This is horrifying. This is the worst case scenario, bar none. Nagito was poisoned, but nobody else. Horrifying. And he's just like, well, here you go. One of you is gonna do it. And he doesn't even know who it is.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
Yep.
you said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Well, we thought he did. We've also thought 1,000 other people were the killer first, and we were wrong.
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? The person who prepared the poison Nagito was... I mean, are they asking Nagito? Nagito prepared it, right? But we don't know who threw that one.
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
I mean, depending on how you look at it, Akane, but really, it's Nagito.
I see.
He set that all up.
That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
The reason Nagito set the warehouse on fire? To make someone throw it.
I see.
Because he knew what would happen.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
Yes, he did. Oh no, someone isn't unwillingly the blacken. That's certainly what it's looking like, Bree. Technically, we'll let the murderer get away with it because it's roulette. The final game showed him the answer. Well, he seems to be taking inspiration from the last game, kind of, just in a really weird way. It's absolutely something Nagito would come up with, and he's living up to his title in the worst way possible.
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Let me see if they go over to Nagito. I think he's next to Mikan. You're right, Poops! It is drippy. Oh, it's like bones. Oh, I don't like that. Or keys, maybe? Ugh.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Right.
Huh?
Horrifying.
Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
It is a... Can you imagine being sitting in this trial and going, oh my god, what do we do? Like, we can't figure this out.
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do.
That is so sadistic.
And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Can you imagine being like, we're finally gonna get off this island, and then this happens?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison, and then...
Yep.
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death.
No, this is a good point. I see everything y'all are saying, and I'm just letting this go for right now.
The actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
Right.
That's right. Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison.
Yeah, Hill, I totally get what you're saying about, like, well, he still would have died. But the fact is that he didn't die from that. Like, you're correct, but it's not what happened in this timeline. So Monokuma doesn't care. He essentially used the others as bullets in a game he primed to shoot, so I would say we could still claim suicide. But Monokuma won't let it. It's clearly why Monokuma was like, sure, let's vote right away as soon as you think it's suicide. I missed that the spear happened after the poison. Well, they didn't get to that until literally just now, so you're good.
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along.
Oh my gosh.
Even
Seeing
the
them
wounds
lose it
all
like
over
this
his
is
body,
heartbreaking,
It was
though.
all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out.
Well, duh, he made it very obvious.
After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved.
Like, what do you do in this circumstance? You're like, just take a guess?
As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
He is a mess. Like, you're like, oh, I'm so proud of him. Like, no! Nagito, look, what a useless talent. Insert class trial here. You choose who potentially dies? Now, Shifter, if that's true, that would be a fascinating way to continue the game, wouldn't it? They do only have one chapter left, so it's not impossible that they could do that. Why is Poof's pink? What did I miss? Oh, Arn, she just changed herself earlier. It was for no reason. Nagito tricks someone into killing him. Also, Nagito creates a situation where they must get real lucky to pick the right killer. Yep.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault. Because I told you all about the fire grenades.
Oh, poor Sonia. She's like, oh my god, I can't believe I just did this to us. I was the one that led us to it.
I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
Well, that's the question.
Impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
That's why you're like, what do I do? Honestly, if they had to pick one, then doing Sonia kind of makes the most sense, because if Monokuma switches this by being like, well, you are the one that at least led them to it, and she might have maybe grabbed the most or something, that she's the most likely. But even then, you got like a 1 in 6 chance of being right if he doesn't.
However,
if Monokuma doesn't go with that.
Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
No, he would just have to know. Nagito probably told him this is the poison one. Keep an eye out for this.
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras.
Yes, he would.
Monokuma doesn't know. His trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times.
Interesting statement.
I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Don't be a creep.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you?
Oh my god.
So, of
I didn't mean to
course
actually
the
skip
trial
that.
still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
His voice actor, I will say, is doing he's always done a great job, but like this trial, he has such little things that he's incorporating into his speech, and he's doing so well.
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Take us home, Chiaki.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning?
There we go.
I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
How interesting is it that we're about to do a closing argument without having any idea who did this? It's such a great way to subvert your expectations for this trial. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. Then I have to do it, even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Let's go, Hajime! Alright, y'all! Oh, great, he looks so happy about murdering us all. Sprinklers activate, let's see, that's way further down the line. Oh, we already have that one, never mind. Let's light up the Monokuma panels. That would be early on, except he already did that one as well. I'll grab the cord with my left hand. Is it this? How did he support the spear? Cool. I'll just put this oil lighter here. This whole body wasn't tied up now, wasn't it? What's beyond the Monokuma panel? The oil lighter? Okay, cool. And then this one is, I'll tie the burn rope on my right hand. Nope, okay. Oh, so it was already burnt in the beginning, I guess. When did Nagito not smile about testing our hope? This is true. It is Nagito by using Pekko's tool argument. Now that's an interesting one. I'm mad at my boy. Bad Nagito. Oh crap, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry. What is any of this? Let's remove the lid. What was inside Nagito's refrigerator? No, none of these. Right before switching the poison, that's that one, so no. Let's remove the lid. Okay, I was like, maybe? What's placed inside the break room? We don't have that. What is this? Oops, I let go of the cord. Well, that would be at the very end. What made the spear fall? Oops, I let go of the cord. Cool. The poison is up front, I think. Yep. What are you? What was the place inside the break room? This, but not that one. Oh, the MP3 player is in here as well. Did he already do that, though? It's there, so no, it's not this one. God. Sorry, I keep going the wrong way. I don't have this. What are you? In order to hurt himself? No, we don't have that. What is this? Nagito appears in the restaurant? No, not even close. Nagito propped the knife up with something. Reason we went to the warehouse was, inside the thrown fire grenade was poison gas. There we go. Is this trial? Is next time Nagito do your keep? Oops. Nagito's creepy face by sleep paralysis demon this week. Yeah, it's not great. It's really bad. It's not a fun time, let me tell you. Place inside the break room is a lot of fire grenades. Did this say this was the last stock? I wasn't paying attention. In order to hurt himself, this is the same thing. No. No, it's probably not then. Nagito propped the knife up with something. Nope. The reason we went to the warehouse was the fire, which we don't have. Oh no, the video message, right? Was that it? I actually don't know if that's... It doesn't belong anywhere else here, right? Okay, weird. There's the last stock, okay. Let's go back to the beginning. I don't remember where the last one is that I have to do. In order to hurt himself, did he already tie the duct tape? I guess that is it. Okay, weird. That's a weird prompt. He propped the knife up with, the Monokuma plushie. Silhouettes aren't scary this time.
That happened in this case.
No, they're not, which is very odd as well, isn't it?
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
How brilliant is it that the gray man is all of them except the victim this time? So cool.
He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon.
Ooh, that's a fun one. Shut, nice.
Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base.
Gluck, gluck, gluck.
Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison.
There are a lot of, like, sound effects on these. Like, every single panel. Like, did we need that?
A specific item was left as evidence. The blue aluminum seal on the grenade.
That's a great shot.
Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade. Took it with him to the factory.
And, oh, there we go. Like, what is that? Dun-dun!
Back with the rest of the grenades in the break room.
Ah, gluck, gluck, I know it well.
The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere.
Boo. That's my demon. I guess peel, the best sound effect.
That's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse.
Wow, I mean, they really did it for every... Is this normal?
Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door...
Have I never just noticed this before? Is there always this many sound effects?
...to the curtain, and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord.
Oh yeah, we never even bothered hashing that part out in this trial.
Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope.
Guys, we finally got one that didn't have a sound effect!
However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand.
There's usually not sound effects to the actual murder part. Okay, at least somebody remembers. We do, I mean, we love onomatopoeias, there's just a lot of them here. Tug, tug,
doing
tug.
So, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up.
Vish, vish!
As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand.
This is supposed to be so sad, and I'm just dying over, like, I feel like that's just the Swedish chef saying, fish, fishy, fish, fish.
He lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear.
I can't deal with this.
But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream...
Ugh, I hate this. Nope. Ugh. Yeah, that, nope.
He stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs.
Why? What if you accidentally let go of the spear during that? Dun-doom! Yeah, shucking! Swoosh.
He placed the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin.
To give him credit, his pain tolerance is high. Oh, it's insanely high!
Meanwhile, we
How did it
finally
get that
arrived
way?
at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message.
Boon! Kish, kish, kish!
After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan.
Kabam? I don't know what that
We
one is.
opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect.
The
panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain.
Hush, Poofs. That's your influence.
Shocked by the sudden
What
fire,
is this?
we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades.
What is this sound effect? Shh. Like, did you... You did not need that. You could have had the hand swiping. Whoosh. Shh. Oh my gosh. Zoom, shoom.
In aim for the
Whoosh.
fire's origin point, it never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared.
Imagine if just one of those Monokuma panels just didn't fall over right and the fire never started. Right, Kim? Can you imagine?
The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere.
Oh, I don't like that one. Flinch!
Poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized.
Yes, thank
poison
you.
gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor.
I mean, what an awful death!
There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness.
Gree!
Which
Splorch!
caused him to let
Oh,
go
sorry,
of the rope in his left
splorch.
hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach.
Flinch is my second favorite sound effect. Oh my gosh.
This is all the information related to Nagito's plan.
I'd love to know who is who in this shot.
His true
Probably Sonya's in
intention
the
was
back.
to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone.
Yep.
Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap.
So what are they gonna do for the ending here? It's all of us?
In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity.
Hold on, I'm gonna guess who's who here. Oh gosh. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's Akane, Sonya, Chiaki, Fuyuhiko, Soda, Hajime? Oh my gosh! I got that spot on! Wow! I'm so proud of myself for that. I like they actually played the Shin North
This
Spirit.
should
Me
be
too.
the truth behind Nagito's trap.
These look like DeviantArt bases. Oh, 1000%. Atta girl, Poofs. There you go.
How
So
about
guys,
it, Chiaki?
who do we think it
Will that
is?
help you
Who's gonna
figure
get
out
blamed
who
for
the
this?
killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
I don't like that sprite.
You say we just have to vote for someone?
That's not gonna work.
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Right, that's odd for him.
He said this to us earlier.
It's gonna be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through despair can never lose in a place like this. Not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick.
Right.
He
Because he
believed
already
we'd
planned all
notice
this.
the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames, and he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart.
Yep.
I want you to try to remember what that is.
Okay, but like, what if we vote Hajime? Like, I just want to see if Dangan would do it. Can we vote for ourselves? I actually I haven't tried it. What Nagito believed in is talent. Yeah, Hajime Hinata! Well, that too, probably. The fact they have to sleuth through
Nagito believed in
Right?
his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
Shifter, it is the best thing. I love what they do with this trial. That's why I told you it's the best one in the series. After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely gonna be alright.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
Exactly. Except for Hajime.
But in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
Right, and he used it a lot.
The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
And picked the lots for the cleaning earlier. It's like he's using a bunch, guys. It wasn't life-threatening at all. Just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you live one bullet and... Okay, I know. You really did it. That's how you're supposed to play it. I only had one chance of surviving, and I did. Great. Hajime has multiple talents? We don't know what Hajime's is. He, if he has one at all. Hajime supposedly has no talents because he was in the reserve course. And he just, like, somehow got into this class or wasn't with them and just is here for some reason. We don't really know what his deal is. Oh, he absolutely did rape pulling straws. He openly admitted to that when he got caught. That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. There you go. You just relied on your luck. It's not just luck. It's true my talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know? Well, I'm left with a red mark. For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now. Oh, that wasn't Nagito. At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I like that we had a flashback inside of a flashback. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
Huh?
He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
Right.
What did he do?
No, he wasn't just after anybody.
Oh yeah, Shifter, he's Bryce Papenbrook. It's the same voice actor. But I mean, whether he and Makoto are connected in any way, there's been nothing of that yet. Just beyond their voice actor. Nagito's light fear of his coming death does explain a bit of... Oh, absolutely. 1000%.
He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
That sounds about right.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
Exactly.
He
'Cause
probably
he's
risked
crazy.
his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
Guys, come on. Yeah, I don't even have to ask. I should already know the answer. The traitor.
See.
Nico, you were correct. He is looking for the traitor here.
That's it? The traitor. Nagito was
Emperor, you
after the
too.
traitor, huh?
Shifter, don't they have the same talent? It is the same talent. I will say two things. One, some people suspect that, because in the end of the first game, Makoto is revealed to be the ultimate hope. Makoto is also theorized by a lot of fans to actually be the ultimate unlucky student, because his luck never comes into play in anything. Whereas Nagito's is like an active supernatural force. Makoto doesn't have luck at all, and in fact gets into really unlucky situations all of the time. So there's that a little bit, but also it could just be a play on it as well. We're on a baby hunt and don't think we don't know how to weed them out. Obviously Nagito has plot luck. How else do we create the ultimate character development?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Seems like it.
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Yes, that does seem to be. They're like parallels.
What he said in his video message.
Or foils. Kind of foils, but they're kind of the same. They're weird. It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitor student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
Makoto's ultimate luck made Kyoko be in his class. You know what? And fall in love with him. That's the dang
That's
truth.
probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. The reason this took so dang long, was it really because we didn't believe in him?
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
Who we don't know who that is.
Finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair.
Now
That's
you sound
something
like him.
he'd say.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, Monami.
Monami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
Look who's talking.
And that concludes my argument.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. Sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened, but...
The only thing we can do is believe.
Right, I mean, what's our other option here?
And we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
So now what, we have to out the traitor?
But even if we do believe, what should we do?
Thank you,
I
Soda.
mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
I would always believe in Chiaki.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have
That is a good question.
stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Can you imagine if somebody actually did and then he was just like, oh, hey guys, as he's sitting there like, can you help me get out of this so the spear doesn't impale me in a minute? Like,
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it because they weren't created to do that.
hey, Clouds for Days, hello my friend, how are you doing tonight? Yeah, no, we are not playing Genshin tonight. We are in the middle of the ending of a very intense murder mystery trial where we are about to find out who the traitor of this entire game is. So listen, bud, if you're gonna ever play this and you don't want to get spoiled, look away now. Oh my gosh. These waifus are different. Very much. Y'all, if you don't know my friend Clouds for Days, he is a fellow content creator and streamer here on Twitch, TikTok, and beyond on Instagram as well. He plays a lot of Genshin, so if that is your lane, definitely check him out. He's got very, very chill streams, but he knows a lot about the games as well. It is Alter Ego created, but Chiaki How programming. See? And I knew this is and this is where everybody loses their dang minds. I'm so sorry.
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself.
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime?
Well, after that statement, gee, I
Who do
wonder.
you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
Oh god, him just losing it over the love of his life, just slowly
traitor
revealing
who can
herself to be
only
the traitor.
interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Did you guys see this
Seriously,
coming
why?
at all?
Who do you think is the traitor?
Are we gonna have to pick this?
Hajime, please.
God. Oh, we can pick ourselves. Okay. Guys, I hate to do this to you. Can we pick Monami? That'd be great. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He can't even say it. I'm out!
It's... you?
Yep, ship's end in death. Every time in this game that there's even the slightest hint of a romantic implication between two characters, one of them has to die. I'm leaving. I'm gonna cry. This is what I
Chiaki,
told you.
You were the traitor?
When this first happened, I started crying. I just was like, it can't be her. Like, it can't be Chiaki.
Please, hold on.
Aw, you totally guessed right.
Oh, fun
Just
personality
as
shift.
expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor.
It worked fine for Kyoko.
By the Future
That's
Foundation to
true.
hide among you all is me.
It didn't work well for Kyoko in the bad ending. Why? This is, I mean, this is nonsense. Why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki. Are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I was low-key super hoping it would be Akane because I wanted to keep them all, but this twist is beautiful. Uh-huh. Oh, I know, Kim, but even then.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
This whole world is the bad ending, Kim. Oh, God. But that's the thing is, like, I suspect but really hoped it wasn't true. Well, but what has she been tricking us for? Because she's clearly been leading us towards the truth in every case. I was suspicious of Sonya and Chiaki because the boys would be too easy of a target, but I still hate Soda. Yeah.
What? We were not tricked.
It couldn't have been Soda because you wouldn't have cared if it was him. It's like
After
Yasuhiro.
all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, Being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation.
We don't even know what that is, Sonia.
That is obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
Oh boy.
No, I have nothing more to say.
Oh great, thanks Chiaki.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity, so the only thing left to do is vote.
No, that is incorrect, ma'am. You have a lot of explaining to do. Yes, they did do custom X's for all the black and orange. We were looking at them earlier.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet.
Because like Nagito's was like a drippy bone one. It was
If you say
gross.
you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand.
Exactly. But she just said maybe
We
she
cannot
can, right?
vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
The key to Danganronpa is to not fall in love. That's the friggin' truth.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
She just said she couldn't, right?
Weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Huh?
Hey, Hajime, can you do me a small favor?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
Oh, great. Thanks, Chiaki. That's what we want to do right now.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
I don't
Whether
really
I can
remember how to
prove
do
it
that.
or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you.
That is exactly what she's asking you to do.
There's no way I can do that.
Ship them together in the afterlife. Listen, that's definitely what happens in some books and games and movies.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
Ooh, Klaus, thank you for the hydrate, by the way, because I actually haven't drank in a little while. Oh, it's been intense. Cheers. Everybody else get some hydration, too, because you're gonna need all that hydration when you cry over Chiaki.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all!
Oh, thank God. Are you finally gonna explain this? Oh, Shifter, thank you as well for the hydrate. Saving streamers one hydrate at a time, out here doing the Lord's work. I appreciate it, my friends. Oh, God. Oh, Kim, you need a compliment now that you're like, I'm so sad. Please. All right, well, let's get through this at least a little bit, and then I will compliment you, because it's gonna... Yeah. I don't want to stop right in the middle.
the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Uh-huh, you're really explaining this.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
You're an awful liar.
Always been alone. I have no friends anywhere.
You have poofs, and that's about the only
That's
one.
why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
We weren't even fighting with you.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request.
God. Dang it.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Don't let her hear this right before everything is about to go down. Monami and Chiaki's relationship. Proving it here. Is that the only way? Oh, I know how to do this. Okay. Oh, God. I have to put... Oh, I don't remember how to do this. Crap. Okay, hold on.
Hajime, you stupid face.
What is this? I don't know how to stop that. Crap. Okay, hold on. Guys, I'm so sorry. I don't... It's not letting me do anything. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. It won't let me stop or anything, so I just have to keep going. I was just trying to get the controls, but nope. Nope, doesn't want to do that. Great.
I can't lose.
Monami, not now or like ever. I really don't want to help you.
I won't let you.
Oh my gosh, please don't lag right now, computer. When there's a rhythm game that already doesn't work. I swear it's changing without saying tempo's going up or down. Why are you trying to disappear? Get out of here, you little punk. Oh god. I can't even hear it over the singing explosions. Crap, I can't see anything. Get out of here, Monami, whatever your name is. Kim's a wonderful human that creates magical things with her magical hands.
Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
Mono, me's no fun. Okay.
This is the end.
Thank God. Oh no! Our little crying sprite! Oh, I don't like that. Okay, hold on.
We investigated Nagito's cottage. I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it.
Oh my gosh, it's definitely tempo changing without warning. Thank God. It sounds like the tempo change. It's just such a mess. Okay, we're going to do very quickly where everybody cheer Kim up really quick. For those of you who don't know, I have a viewer point reward for 4,000 points that lets me do a personalized compliment for somebody in our chat. Kim, I am delighted that even through all of the betrayals that you've endured in these games, that your pure, sweet little heart is like, you know what, I'm still gonna love these people. I'm gonna love the character who's like the most sadistic sadist in this game and the most lovable little dork ever, and I'm gonna love them with my whole heart, because that's just how you are with people. You love unconditionally, you love everyone so deeply and so very, very true and steadfastly, and I'm so sorry that your entire heart is broken. We will do everything we can to cheer you up, but we love you so very much, and we hope that your heart can handle this, because it most certainly deserves you, because it is always so full and overwhelming and pouring out itself for other people, whether they're Nagitos or whether they're Chiakis, or anywhere in between. So we love you.
That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know.
It literally has a picture if you want it, moron.
Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
No.
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Didn't we have this?
So sudden?
Where are you hiding that? You don't have pockets. Day 1, I was able to talk to, I guess, wait, this should be so much, right? I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Yaki is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? Is this Monome's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook.
But remember...
But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
Yeah, we found out a fact.
But I finally understand.
No, the truth is, I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just, I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. Now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monomi's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Right.
Then the one who wrote this is...
someone connected to Monomi. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monomi?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monomi?
Or they were just keeping a diary and hanging out with Monomi, but sure, that too. Kim is so heckin' sweet and the best. Kim's so welcoming, sweet to everyone. We love our Kim. All of those very true. Chiaki's diary, it seems to be the other answer, yeah. Oh, artsy. I mean, there's just so many of them down for the count at this point.
How would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
Oh. Topic we discussed in that entry. Final dead room? I don't actually remember this. Okay. I actually forgot about that.
There was a specific entry.
Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go into the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes it. Oh, and she was in there, so she couldn't have gotten out and known this. Oh, I forgot. Monomi, I mean.
True. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. Finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out. You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki.
While Monomi was still trapped inside the room. Oh, I forgot
Chiaki
about
was the only
that.
person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Sodi does bring up a good point in that the fact that she has never once misled us, and in fact has actually very much helped us. So why is she the traitor?
Sonia.
Chiaki is... she is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
Oh, unless she knew it was fake, right? It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word. I'd like to point out that Chiaki twice did things that would have proven that she's not the traitor because they wanted to throw you off that bad. Because she swiped her notebook here, and when they found the... what do you call it? the files. She said or did something else that was like, oh, I'm in here. That was it. She's like, oh, look, I'm in here, so it can't be me. And then you're like, took her handbook out of her pocket, huh? And without hesitating, swipe the card reader. Bzz. Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She wasn't saying that her handbook was wrong. She was saying that the trap was wrong because it would have deactivated if it was really set to reveal the traitor.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake.
Yep.
That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake. That must be a mistake.
You found out. How couldn't she?
Means. Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
I will not believe it. I refuse to believe Chiaki is the traitor.
Oh, she's really pissed about this.
Just no way.
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe, but...
Then nobody will be saved.
Do I have to panic talk Sonia? Oh god, what am I doing? No, Sonia, no one wants it. Of course not! Sonia's account? Maybe? We haven't used that yet. I don't know what this is.
Chiaki is not the traitor.
Great. Are we gonna destroy her with her own words? Is that gonna be a
When
thing?
we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
God.
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known
Oh god.
if that bomb was fake or not.
It's truly
The
not.
only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried to detonate it.
It's not technically true.
That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake.
Well, if Monami knew, right? And Monami told
was also
Chiaki.
there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real.
Yep.
You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami.
Yep.
That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Isn't it weird how just the tiniest little things you're like, why was Monami watching this? That you're thinking, maybe that'll come in at the end of the game. Nope. It's for this moment
Since
right
I've been
here.
found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
Right.
I
Why
do
she...
not want to hear that.
Sonia's like, I refuse to believe this is truth.
Enough already. Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Wow, they stopped the music for this too. Oh, it's such a good moment. This is why this trial is it's my favorite thing, because even if you somehow figured out what was going to happen, your heart is just breaking, and you're breaking watching all of them just lose it. You're like, this is the worst possible outcome for them. Seems like Chiaki was so slow in walking near the bomb threat. Yep.
Sonia.
How'd you manifest yourself into Sonia?
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor.
Well, otherwise it's you. Which I guess she might honestly take at this moment. Wow. The only one here... Oh, Host Academy file. I'm gonna go
Even
find
if
it.
she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor.
How?
If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too.
Well, I mean, you could
After
be.
all,
Crap, I don't have any
also
more
knew the bomb
cuts.
was fake.
How do I get through this? I'm supposed to wait for Sonia's
Even if
words.
she knew the bomb was fake,
What do I do here?
that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor.
Oh.
If
Jeez.
that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too.
Wow, that sucks. Okay, got it.
After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
I think that was it. Whew. I was like, they have to be able to do this, right?
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem.
Oh, sorry. It was probably my camera just auto-adjusting.
What matters is who told her.
I want to become,
What
wait.
matters is that she heard about it
Ever
from
revived by
Monami.
their Nagito or Gundam.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb
Oh,
was
crap,
fake.
sorry. I don't know how many trials this
That
does.
someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so
That's-
earlier,
dang it.
correct? He knows every Monokuma
Oh.
probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
No. Monokuma did not. Clever makes you slow down for dramatic for her lines. Yep.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, those bombs are all fakes! I know that already. You should have said so earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Whew, I feel relieved.
That... Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Yeah.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
Chiaki is the one saying she did it.
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her?
Now that's something coming from
That
Fuyuhiko.
basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
Which has never gone wrong
That's
before.
not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
No, to whatever made him be the ultimate lucky student.
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you, that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Right, who is saying that she is doing this?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time.
They really are going through all the stages of grief, aren't they, Nico?
That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before.
What do you mean?
Unlike before,
Oh.
you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone.
Good lord.
You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Yeah, for the worst possible
Are you
reason.
telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki.
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this, but still, I want to protect everyone by any means, and I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
What does that
It's
mean?
not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong.
In the end, Nagito kind of won. It certainly looks like that, doesn't it? I think we should sacrifice Soda for science.
However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Shut up! Go away! Not now!
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Yeah,
Hey. is. Chiaki,
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
Damn it!
Why did it end up like this?
Wow, even Soda's upset by it. I mean, literally all of them are like, I hate this. I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Gosh, I'm gonna get murdered for that one Hangman's Gambit. That's probably the 89. They're awful. Sweet. Well, I still got a no, which is not surprising because I was using a guide, but still. Let Monami die for Chiaki now. Kim, there's an idea. Can we please? I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness. Hold on. I'm gonna just really quick, in case anything else happens, because I'm not making us relive that. Loneliness. Sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we have to start walking. And believe, with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead. I just want to look at them all once. Like, wow, like everyone is in like their worst possible sprite except for Chiaki. Oh, I hate it.
even so.
Hey, hold on, Booker.
Fabulous. I mean, you look like a fate worse than death.
Oh god, I'm so sorry if you came in at the right time. Ghosty Lieber, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome home, welcome to the homies. If you are a Danganronpa fan, please do not spoil anything beyond this point, but we are just at a very deep and dark point in this trial. Welcome on in. You came at the worst, best time. Hope you're ready for an execution. Oh gosh. Oh, I have to voice act them all now. Fun. But just so you know, I always say this for anybody who's joining on in during Danganronpa. If you are a fan, you can always message me privately about any of the games. I haven't played Ultra Despair Girls, but I don't care. You can talk to me about that. I have played them all, so I'm happy to talk about them privately, but our community has not. So please keep all spoilers like that just on the hush, hush. We did play the first game, though, so you're all good there. I'm so upset. This is as bad as my friends letting me love Chihiro in the last game. Yep. Oh. Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the result. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito Komaeda's killer is... Chiaki Nanami!
Damn
Are you
it.
serious? That was correct?
Yeah.
The fact that Chiaki was a traitor. The fact that Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck. Everything was true.
Damn it.
Plus, that means that Punk managed to pull it off. We've been betrayed, backstabbed, and quite possibly bamboozled. That is the most accurate assessment of this point in the game, let me tell you.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
Stupid. We're not celebrating at all.
Damn it.
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island. Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it, even though I do not want to believe it. There's no choice to believe it, right? That's exactly what I was thinking, Bree. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't say it, no matter what.
'Cause...
Okay, I guess she's not gonna finish that. I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray?
Well?
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did, it's no different than sharing your secret yourself. You're right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
Well?
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions. You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're not just gonna answer, right? Like if we ask you why you were in the Future Foundation and stuff?
I'm sorry.
That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend. Even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed, and Chiaki lost. In the end, it all went according to Nagito's plan, huh? I sincerely hope Chiaki has information written down or something for the rest of them. They can't solve mysteries or tie their own shoes without her. She kind of carried the trials, not gonna lie. You're both completely accurate. Now Hajime and Crime Byaku are the only brain cells remaining. I don't feel good about that.
Like...
About that. Was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange? Strange.
So...
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You've raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor. Huh?
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations! You successfully stopped Nagito's plan. I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor. And kill everyone else besides the traitor!
Huh?
Kill everyone else besides the traitor?
Are you
That
serious?
was Nagito's goal?
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? Of all that, to form a plan that only the traitor would survive. Is that punk really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay. Okay, what?
Well?
I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. Shifter was the one that called him an android. You are correct. I forgot about that. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki.
You really are a kind-hearted person. I think they're surprise proofs because this thing was always for them to, like, use him as a stepping stone. Even though he was acting weird towards the end for reasons we don't know, they still would have been like, well, for a while at least he did that. Geez, I wonder where you got your personality from.
Perhaps.
Maybe our dad and our big brother, don't you think?
Hey.
Don't go talking about your family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru Teru.
I can't lose.
Just like Chiaki and everyone else, even if I know it's a fight I cannot win, I must try to retaliate.
Huh?
Retaliate? Get it, girl! Yeah!
We'll no longer let you do as you please.
Love this for her. Hate this pose, but love this.
What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
Who says that, Monami? Oh my gosh, she really did get a bomb upgrade! I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. She self-destructed?
What'd you say?
What's going on?
Huh?
Monokuma, like, died
No.
I'm not dead! No one effing came out! Ooh, man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
I can't lose.
I'm not done yet! Hey, wait. This is amazing!
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Oh my gosh, she exploded him and you have crab boil, Kim. See, doesn't that do your heart so much good?
Stop it, I say. I'm sorry. I lose. Forgive me.
Oh my gosh. They're just gonna keep doing this over and over again.
Hey,
Not yet! Seriously, stop it! If you don't stop right now, it's all gonna be destroyed!
I won't forgive
Of
you.
course, I'm doing it so you'll all be destroyed! I'll be the one to protect my students!
I won't let you.
I will protect them with my life! Monami, you...
Hey.
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once.
Ooh.
How many? Not that much. Just around 10 to the 60th power. Huh? What'd you say?
What?
1 million. 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump ahead, and then that's 10 to the 60th power.
Hey.
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have quite the daring spirit.
Too bad.
Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see that scene? Yeah, with all of those. While you're doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly created in the Monokuma manufacturing facility.
That's wrong.
What? Those were just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it.
You're just bluffing. Monami, finish them off.
Hey.
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. What did you say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic. Magic, huh?
Could it be?
Have you already obtained that much power?
Hey.
Hold on, if you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna be confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense, we won't understand this at all.
Hey.
What's going on? Don't tell me, they're not gonna call this magic or something. I don't care how you interpret it. Oh my gosh!
In the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong!
Nope. Chiaki's outfit looks incredible. It's so cute. I would love to do like a gender bent version of it one day, honestly. That would be a really fun one. Wow, Soda found the fourth wall heart. He really did! They're putting off Chiaki's execution. That's true. I actually forgot how long these scenes were.
There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement?
Also, where are these all fitting in the courtroom?
What's this?
And how many Monomies are left to challenge my army of 10 to the 60th power? You don't have to say anything, I know. Let's see. You just have 10 more left, right? I know everything! I'm the conqueror of a new world! And Eagle's like, I'm out of here! No, thank you. Look, can Monomi distract long enough that Chiaki cannot be killed? That'd be great. Even if I have no chance of winning.
It's okay, Monami.
Yeah?
Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone. And leave the rest to them.
Right?
Damn it.
What the heck is going on?
Um,
I do not know for certain, but the only thing I can say is...
please listen.
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
this is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught in a dispute between these two organizations.
Damn it.
Alright, that's it. Let's just leave that talk for later. Because the punishment time's gonna start! Hold on, just a little more. Just a little more time. To wait or not to wait? That is the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you'd know, right? There's no way I'd wait. But I haven't...
I'm sorry.
Hajime, regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that I...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer!
Special bleeding service.
Oh, for Monami too.
Huh?
Why even Monami? It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that will defy me anymore. Hajime, just tell her you love her so you can die in peace. Right? That it really seems like an aborted love confession. Monokuma, it does look a little bit like an Oreo. I'm an only child.
That is...
What is that?
It's
okay. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyway. And not just that. I've decided to believe in everyone.
Guys,
No, I think
sorry
it said to do
about
for
so
kill.
many
Sorry.
things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you to the very end.
just one last time. Let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But
Okay, this is
still,
directly at us,
it
Monomi.
doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life.
This is absolutely beautiful and also not helping the situation.
Love.
And this is why I love Monomi. This is a great moment. Oh no! No, I hate and love this GIF.
It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true.
Okay, guys, here we go.
I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Let's give it everything we've got.
Let's proceed with...
It's punishment time.
Alright, whatever. They are really adorable. I love that their color schemes kind of match, too. You don't notice it until then. Oh, I hate this one. Oh god, both of them. Jack's found guilty. Time for the punishment. What did I do about Monomi? You too, Monomi! I'll go back to chat in 1 second. I just want to watch this with y'all. How did he, like, get her here? Oh, all the Monomi dummies are in there. Oh god, like a virtual classroom. Oh! Great! Love me. Sheer rage will keep me alive through the booms. Oh boy. What is this one called? Please insert coin. Great! Ugh! Wonderful. Love it. Let the killing games begin! Chiaki, you might want to move, hun! Like, what are you doing here? Oh my gosh. We playing Galaga? It looks like it. And Pac-Man. Ugh. They're not even, like, eating Monomi. Like, there would actually be an exit. It's freaking Monokuma. It's an amazing death for her, right? It's brilliant. Oh, it's like trash compactor. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it so much. Oh! God, I hate it, 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 I hate it. Alien Invader, Super Spy, same thing. God. Jeez! He prepared like 3 versions of that death for her. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me check back in with everybody before we keep going with this. They're a great duo. And if you look back, guys, it's actually interesting. If you replay this game, I noticed so many times in my replay, she's the one that deals with Monomi the entire game. She's like, I'll go handle Monomi, I'll go sit with Monomi. Monomi, you should stop talking right now. Like, she's always the one to calm her or, like, just handle her in any way. I've never understood, why was everyone against Monomi? Because Monokuma made them think that she was the enemy, and she didn't do anything to help her case there. There was no reason to really believe that she was helping them, because anything that she did could have just been easily, like, manipulation. And she even admitted that. She had to die because Monokuma said, he's like, I'm done with you defying me. I can't have any more people stopping me. Checking the matter, one of the best duos in Danganronpa. No, I do not take criticism. Oh no, I love them together. A good death, because the last two have been super lackluster. Agreed. At least there wasn't a blood splatter. I'm actually surprised by that. I thought that there was. Oh, Mom! Oh, you came in right at the death. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, I'm fine. This one hurts my poor little heart. Everyone mad at Monokuma, but it's really Nagito's fault. What have we learned? Welcome to the streams. Oh, yes. Well, Listen, it's kind of, I mean, both, because if Monokuma never put them in the state, then obviously, yeah, then, I mean, it's kind of one of those things like Makoto says in the original game. Can we really blame the killers when the real problem here is Monokuma? Yes and no. I mean, it's kind of, they're both at fault in different ways. I love Nagito, but I blame him for my best girl being gone. Are you winning, son? That's every time my parents come into streams. I do love them very much. We're very close. Even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I had fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes. I couldn't even tell her thank you. I love that it's not I love you, which, I mean, of course they didn't do that, but, like, in my mind, for those of you who've played Final Fantasy X, like, in that game, there is a character that says thank you in the Japanese version, which is I love you in the American version, so I'm gonna say the same thing. If I had said that, would she have been comforted a little? She was executed as the traitor. Would she have been comforted even a little? I don't know. My chest just hurt.
I don't believe it!
Good gracious, that was such a big surprise. As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of point man during the class trials, as did Nagito too.
What?
And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too! Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them.
Huh?
Oh, wait, does that mean? Now that the annoying rabbit is gone as well. Oh, that's not his voice, sorry. All of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone!
Hey!
Are you serious? We can really leave this island?
I shall now present.
Yep, congratulations! With this, I shall announce the end of the killing school trip. For you 5 who survived up until now, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you for all your hard work. Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There are still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you'd be setting things up so another killing happens right away. You're right. Stop it, what are you saying? What about if Monokuma changes his mind? Monster Monokuma, sorry. Also, you said you 5 like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left? Are you planning to make a volleyball team?
Stupid fool.
You need 6 people for volleyball! Don't stay quiet, say something! What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy and an enemy of the Future Foundation, so what's your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I'll end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh?
No.
Well, you'll just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. Great, thanks, Monokuma. It's almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Hey.
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
A new world? Don't go saying new crap all of a sudden.
Yep.
Just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. I love that Minimaru seems sentient. They did a great job with him. Also, I think he's the 6th player on the volleyball team. Gosh, guys. Is that where we stop for night? No, Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why. I didn't look back on everything that happened up until now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen, and burrowed deep into my sheets as if I were trying to hide. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. Does he just sleep through the next 2 days? And then, the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. Guess that isn't needed anymore. That's called depression, Hajime! Is everything really gonna end? What is everything, anyway? How far? How much is everything? Oh yeah, I missed them, Nico. I wasn't really trying that hard because I already have the achievement for the 3 Monokuma, for all, whatever, 20 Monokuma dolls or whatever, 25. So, I wasn't really paying attention. There's still so much we don't know. at our school memories, the Future Foundation, Hope's Peak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose? Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? Not just that. If we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope's Peak Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. Oh gosh, guys. What do y'all think is gonna happen? For those who obviously don't know the game. Well, this is looking really fun, isn't it? Great. A whole 9 hours left. Not helpful. Do not like. Do not want. I feel like I had a fun dream, somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right. It's the last day. According to Monokuma. Suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I had never felt before. A fear like I had been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone. With nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia. Like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything. Like everything in this world was nothing but lies. Ah! I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the... Oh, sorry, I did that. Oh. I rushed out of the cottage desperate to escape that... Oh. I rushed out of... I rushed... Forgot this happened, yep! We're just gonna save our game. When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Ah, Hajime. Good timing. Good timing? What do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus. What about it?
Well?
Apparently there was more to that message inside that laptop. Huh?
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Well, why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Nagito's will? Where's it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it. The restaurant. Well, guys, that's where we're gonna leave it for tonight. Because something horribly odd has happened. Where Chiaki is like a ghost, maybe? Because she's not here, unless she's walking with us, I guess. Is she around, actually? I don't see her anywhere. Well, what do we think is happening right now? Because everyone's like, oh, the simulation broke. Except that Shigaki is here. So, like, what is happening? Oh, gosh, guys. I am so glad that y'all stuck with me through that trial. It is the best. I think he's not questioning her appearance. Right. Why is he like, oh, this is totally normal? Is he dreaming? Is this still part of that dream? I'm not gonna complain. My girl's still existing, but, oh, gosh, guys. All right. Well, we are going to choose a quick place to raid into tonight. Where's everybody? Where to raid? What's everybody playing tonight? We got someone doing Animal Crossing. We have someone doing Pokemon Legends Arceus. We have someone doing Stardew Valley. We have someone doing Persona 5 Royal. And I think that's where we're going to do it for tonight. There's 4 places there that you can choose from. Go ahead and vote, everybody. Ghosty, it was lovely to meet you. By the way, Ghosty Libra, I'm so sorry. I forgot to ask you earlier. What do you rather I refer to you as? Hajime's just suffering grief and hallucinations. I have the most squinty of eyes right now. I will stay away from Google. Away. You have to. Guys, you have to. It's so worth. It's so good. I don't know if anything beats that trial in the entire series for me, but even then, still. Oh, gosh, guys. All right, well, while we are deciding this, I'm going to go through some housekeeping announcements. Reminder, Thursday is Disney Debate Night. I am really hoping that you guys both come out. We're going to do a definitive ranking of the Disney princesses. We'll probably do afterwards, like, just our personal faves as well, just like a tier maker list. I will send those out to everyone as well on that night so that we can, just, you know, make, like, for fun ones. If you have different ones you want to do, if you want to do a presentation or a tier maker list of your own, anything Disney-related, rides, characters, food, parks, anything, we can do all of that as well. We're just gonna have fun. It's gonna be a very chill night, so please come on out to that. Oh, we tied between Animal Crossing and Pokemon Legends Arceus. Well, you know what? We're gonna go to, oh gosh, we're gonna go to Animal Crossing then, because we haven't rated that person in a long time. It's someone I know. Marsican, thank you so much for hanging out. Mars, if you haven't followed Mars, y'all, please go follow him. He's such a wonderful being of a human being. Really, really chill. He's got a lovely, like, soothing voice to listen to. Plays all sorts of different games, whether it's, like, making horror very cozy, or, like, doing things like Stardew Valley. He's getting a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament setting up soon, so please go follow him. He also just started his YouTube channel as well. So, guys, we are going to raid... I'm so happy you were here, buddy. Sorry, I forgot to actually say that. Screaming when during Chiaki's death scene. Oh, good. We're gonna raid Madame Wario. Madame Wario is someone that I have... We've raided her once or twice in the past. She is primarily a Nintendo streamer. She's been around on YouTube for a very long time. I followed her since I was, like, a kid. But she is playing some Animal Crossing tonight. She is, like, huge. She was, like, one of the first YouTubers I ever saw do Animal Crossing Let's Plays. So y'all will love her. We'll be back tomorrow, 12 p.m. EST with more Genshin Impact. Thursday night, 8 p.m. EST is our Disney debate night. Make sure not to miss it. Friday will be 12 p.m. with Genshin Impact. Of course, if my job stuff, because I just got a new job for all of you who don't know, or it's starting technically, make sure to just keep an eye on Twitter and Discord for any updates for that, just in case, but I think we're all going to go. If you're going to be raiding with us tonight, if you're a homie, copy that one with the cats and sunglasses. If you're a hero, copy that one with the Jack Skellington emotes. Until we get to adventure together again, y'all, please go find a way to be heroic in your own communities. But for now, let's raid! Crap, I hit the do that in time.